What's up, fam? Welcome back to the Good Pizza Podcast. It's your host, Jay PizzZa. We're inviting you here to break some bread with us, smoke some good tree with us, and talk good pizza. Today, we have some very special guests on the show. This is actually my first couple on the show. I'm very excited about that they were able to come down and chop it up with us today. This couple to the right of me is a multi-award winning for handcrafted edibles, creators of Cozy Cubes, Cozy Cubensis, and Goomba Juice. Actually, one of my favorite edibles out, to be honest with you. And I've been through a lot of edibles, folks. Can't wait to hear the whole story about the come up. There's nothing like a Powers couple. Ladies and gentlemen, we have today in the building Cozy Cubes. What's up, fam? How y'all doing?
Man. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
So nice to have y'all here with us, man. And just, ever since I've been enjoying your product, I've been dying to get you guys on the show because we've never had any edible makers on the show yet. So, why not start out with my favorite company? You know
right?
I appreciate you.
that.
No doubt.
It's a lot,
doubt.
man.
Absolutely. So, I've just learned that you've been together 10 years. Congratulations.
Thank
you.
Beautiful thing. That's good pizza. So, I know you have separate stories. So, why don't we dive into your story first, and then we'll flip over to your side once you kind of met each other, and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
So, Mr. Cozy, what was it like on the come up, man? What was young Cozy like before the Cozy
man.
Cubes and the cannabis and life is a shorty.
I grew up in San Jose,
Okay.
Bay Area. I always wanted to be a ball player, baseball player.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was always into baseball, skateboarding. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. My grandpa was a professional baseball player, so that always stuck with me. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be a pro baseball player.
What team?
Whatnot. He played for Nicaragua, the country. He played for the national team. So he was like, I want to say back in before the 70s, like 60s, maybe even the 50s, because he was young. He's an old guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Played all over the world, played in Cuba,
Tight.
played all over, super huge in Nicaragua. It's pretty crazy to go back home and, see that stuff.
Yeah. Have you been to Nicaragua?
Yeah. We used to go every summer. We used to go with moms and everything.
Man.
Used to take us and stuff.
Beautiful
so it's like a second home. Yeah.
Nice. You speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Technically my first language.
No shit?
Yeah.
Were you born there?
I was born here, first generation.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
First gen, yeah. So you
Yeah.
learned Spanish at a young age. That's dope.
I learned Spanish through my brother and sister English through my brother and sister when they came back from school. They would teach me
No
English
shit,
and
man.
shit. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty crazy. But yeah, man.
So how was high school? Were you a little bit of Billy Badass, or were you just like smoking weed?
I was
just
been a
chilling.
bad kid ever since I grew up. I'm the youngest of 3 and everything, so black sheep of the family.
Yep.
Pretty young age. We got in trouble back and forth at elementary school, middle school, everything. It's pretty crazy. My mom had a hard time trying to control me.
Yeah. How many siblings?
Just 2.
2?
2, yeah.
Brothers, sisters?
Brother and sister, yeah. One
Brother and
each.
sister, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
10 years apart from my sister.
Okay.
So I'm, a
you
little bit of a
access.
baby. Yeah.
You had access to shit very young.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So high school, were you selling weed? Were you smoking weed? Like, what was that scene like?
I think the first time I started smoking weed, I want to say was going into middle school.
Okay.
Summer, going into middle school. So that's like when I
Good
first.
timing.
I think was my cousin had gotten some weed, and he was already like going into high school, and he's the one who got me into smoking first time. You know what I mean? And we hit the joint, and been going ever since.
That's
Never
right.
stopped.
So that was the first time you smoked weed was with Cuzzo?
Yeah.
How was that experience, man? That's usually a question I ask, but sometimes it comes up in the story. So since we're here, let's talk about it.
Yeah. So first time, I think I want to say we smoked a joint.
Okay.
A joint. I remember, I'm pretty sure I felt like a little high, but nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? We almost got caught by his mom. So that kind of like brought it down a little bit. You know what I mean? So
I'll sober you up.
But it was a good experience. I liked it. It tasted. He had some good weed, so it tasted good, and I think that's why I enjoyed it for the most part. You know what I mean? It tasted good, and it got me hooked, man. Loved the feeling after that. Kind of stopped a little bit, during that time. but picked it up heavy, I think, high school.
High school?
High school, yeah.
It's interesting. What I took from that story is you fell in love with the taste of it.
The taste.
That's usually not the case, especially where I'm from. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing tasting good for a long time on the East Coast. You feel me? And we certainly wasn't like, man, this tastes so good.
We were blessed.
just try to get high.
We
grew up
we
here.
were in the sweet spot to be able to experience
the time, yeah.
Yeah, between
hell
like
yeah.
after the booth era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we came right after that.
man.
So like we got to taste like really nice GDP in high school and like
Let's go.
That's
we were
actually-
spoiled,
That's
you know.
actually, I want to say that's the first strain we tried was GDP. Was the first time I smoked.
Holy shit, man.
And you
Fuck
know
it,
that's
eh?
a pretty good one to start off.
Yeah,
with, I would feel like,
bro.
especially like hyphy era time. You know, that's like when the hyphy
Skunk,
stuff starts.
GDP,
So like,
Super Silver Haze.
yeah,
Sick. Can you guys care to share your age?
I'm 33.
33?
just turned 31
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
Happy belated,
Yeah,
brother.
thank you,
man.
Yeah.
Just trying to get my timeline right. Okay, cool. That's dope.
So high school, yeah, you know, we smoked that, tasted it. It was crazy. I remember, you know, the strains that we got back then, we were so lucky to be in the place that we're at where weed is coming from the hill to Sacramento to the Bay, you know what I mean, all over. So, and I had good friends that everybody knew somebody who grew weed, you know what I mean, or had some weed, and we were blessed enough to always smoke good. Always smoke
that's so
good.
dope.
So
A lot of my audience is probably jealous. You know, it's just right place, right time.
right
man.
place, right time.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So after high school, what happens, man? What were you up to?
That's actually when I started dabbling into, you know, selling a little bit of weed here and there. Same thing as everybody, man. You get to smoke and then you're like, shit, how am I gonna pay for this?
That part.
So we ended up busting some stuff down, you know what I mean? I ended up getting into it with one of my friends' dad. He used to buy packs.
Nice.
And
shout out to Pops.
yeah, shout out to his pops, you know what I mean? He always hooked us up. He was the one who put me on, man. He gave me a couple zips to bust down on the arm. And
What
then,
a fucking fella.
dude,
Let's go.
that guy was one of the first guys that believed in me and, you know what I mean, taught me a lot of stuff about just business, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it started. It was like, I want to say around 2010.
Okay.
Yeah. Started getting into that. I always made edibles. Edibles was always a thing, even in high school. Yeah.
What'd you start with?
Brownies.
I was gonna say brownies.
Brownies.
Those good old fucking. Ooh man, those homebrew
Dangerous.
brownies, bro. Oh my
Homemade
god.
brownies?
I see Jesus on some brownies
Dangerous.
one time, man. God
Dude, I
damn.
ate, the homies made a whole batch of brownies into like a loaf, right?
Yeah.
And no one told me. I'm sitting there smashing it, and I always liked it. The taste of weed, like, I mean, it fluctuated. My you know, taste buds get different sometimes, but like when I first was young, the taste of weed didn't really bother me like that. So I'm sitting there just mowing down this freaking half loaf of brownie, and by the time I get, you know, halfway through, they're like, "Yo, there was weed in that." And I'm like,
Oh, they didn't tell you,
No.
son? Oh, I thought
No
you
one
was
told
trying
nobody.
to be a hero. Jesus Christmas.
lunchtime at school too. So
Lunchtime at school? Oh, they did you filthy, son.
But you were wrecked though.
I was so high, man.
Oh,
It hit like
man.
right after lunch. It hit fifth period, and I sat.
Oh, you thugged it out? You didn't go home or not?
Hell
Oh,
no.
wow.
His mom would beat his ass.
Mom's
Mom's doesn't play.
Mom's wasn't cool with the tree.
nah,
Not back then.
Classic
Got it.
Hispanic, old school Hispanic lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just some cultures, this shit ain't it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She definitely had that mindset of you'll smoke some weed and you're gonna go crazy. You know?
Yeah, the marijuana mania.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We've come a long way
Stigma.
from that for sure.
Yeah.
Thank God, but it was
Good,
there. You
good.
know, it was there. But yeah, I got super high off those brownies, man, and
Yes, you did.
that class was very interesting. But yeah, with high school time, we always made brownies. Freaking never sold any though. I never really like got into selling
No
like
shit.
the edibles. I just
Okay.
used to give those away
Consume
for
'em.
free or eat them myself. Yeah,
Nice.
or like take them to parties. That was our
There you
big
go.
thing. Is like passing out at parties.
Nice. let's chill this party out real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
That's interesting, bro.
Did that for what? A couple years?
Were you getting good material for the inputs or just whatever was around?
So we had I had a couple homies that always grew. They always had their little home grows or like their little indoor grows. So any chance I got to grab some shake from them or trim or small, I definitely used to get like try and get the best trim that we could, like close trim and whatnot like that. But yeah, we always started with good material, made some brownies, What else? Rice Krispies.
Solid. Oh yeah, Krispies were fun.
I think the gnarliest one we used to make was the Russian concussions.
What is that, bro?
Oh man, 215 Days. This company made these little shots like this big called Russian concussions, and it was just basically milk and weed.
Oh,
so THC clings on to fat, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So milk is just straight. A lot of it is just fat.
Okay.
So they would just brew it into that, and I swear that stuff used to get you so high.
Probably hit you quick too.
Dude,
I feel like.
Yeah. So we started doing that. We made some of those. Passed those around. Not the best tasting. It's literally just weed and milk.
Like weed milk. Like that's the flavor.
It's
weed
bad.
milk.
Weed milk. It's super bad.
Interesting. I like it.
But it's one way to get high.
That's cool. That like that was something you did younger.
Yeah.
And then you wind up turning into a company later, man.
It's crazy.
It's pretty nuts.
I sit there and think that all the time. I'm like, who would have really thought, just making edibles off the strength off of I want some and want to pass them out or whatever,
Yeah, man. To be an award-winning company, man, that's fucking dope.
It's pretty crazy.
Great, man.
I still pinch myself sometimes. Like, man, sheesh.
I love that. That's part of the story, man. So boom, we out of high school, slanging sacks, nothing crazy, just to keep the head stash right. Did you ever like step it up, like we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, as soon as I turned 18, I had gotten my rec.
Okay.
As soon as I turned 18, I still was senior in high school, so
Nice.
Well
done.
It's pretty good. But 215 Days, yeah, man, we used to grab packs up here and drive them to LA and go down and hit all the shops. Sell them all out.
Back then, you can open vend, so
man.
it was turn and burn. Go down there and come right back.
Yep,
right.
Go down there, come back, bust them down. It's the easiest
NorCal,
thing.
SoCal shuffle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
They had we had all the OGs that they wanted. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just had to find them.
Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, that was pretty much nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Just
regular shit. Regular shit for out here.
Yeah.
Flipping some packs, make some money.
Make some money. Exactly.
Doing the prop 215 shit.
Yeah, until that
Nice, man.
went away.
I know, man. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Had a fucking face. You prop 215. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I was fortunate enough. Bro, I was fortunate enough to move here in 2017, so like I immediately started delivery service. You know what I mean? I had daily dose deliveries.
Yeah.
From then till 2019, January 19th, 2019, they cut it. No shit. They cut it on your birthday.
Yep.
2019.
Yeah, that was like the worst news for you. Woke up to that.
We got the letter in 2018, and then this fucking guy from the BCC left a voicemail on every single server. Anybody was on Weed Maps, they got a creepy ass voicemail from this dude talking about charges and prosecution and get licensed. We're like, what the fuck? I know the lawyers that week in this state made money off of,
Buku.
like just a bullshit consultation, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. 2019 was over.
We did grow a little bit too,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What type of experience you have?
That was after that, yeah.
That was after you met me.
Okay, gotcha. So are we about to the point where you guys met?
So yeah, about that,
2010-ish?
it was literally 2010. Yeah, I was.
We met just before he turned 21 because
nice.
like I had a rule that I wasn't gonna date somebody who couldn't take me out for a beverage if we're at a restaurant or whatever.
I like it.
Because it felt weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we didn't start like dating
Respectful.
until after that.
Okay.
But yeah, we were talking for a good minute. But yeah, right around that 2010, 2011 era, that's where I came in. Yeah.
Yeah. At that time, I was growing. We had a couple people. We had a couple partners that I was growing with, moving packs with them. Dude, we had a barn. They had a house with a barn in the back.
Nice.
So
Nuts.
perfect, dude.
Yeah. You guys blew out the barn?
Dude, blew out
Perfect
the
property,
barn.
except it was right next to a school.
Ooh.
Like, bro, when I tell
When
you,
I
like,
say
right
next
next, I'm
door,
talking
the
like,
fence is like,
walk it right over the
right
fence.
there, yeah.
Ooh, shady.
Perfect ideal, but
Ventilation had to be on point.
On point, bro.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
It had to be on point. Drying was a rough one.
I bet. Did
Sketchy.
you bring it off the premise, or you just?
they fully sent it.
Yeah, we
Full
said,
send.
let's do it. We're there already.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean? We ended up getting some animals to try and cover up, the smell and stuff like
Okay.
that around the barn and stuff. But
Blend in some little animal manure, smell some hay or some shit. So I like it.
But that was around that time we were, growing and stuff. I had started talking to her and had brought her into, what we were doing and stuff. And from day one, it was straight go.
Fucking
She
love
came
that.
into the life, you know what I mean? I was already doing all the LA trips, running back and forth, You know how that goes. Life gets pretty crazy,
Oh yeah, man. That's the gauntlet right there, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it was go as soon as you met her. So we're gonna stop and then we're gonna bring it back to you. What was young Miss Cozy like? Back in the day? What was childhood like for you? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up. All my family is from Santa Rosa, but I was brought here. So I was the first baby that was born in Sacramento from my family.
Okay.
So I grew up here in Sacramento.
Nice. Whereabouts?
Over in East Sac.
East Sac. Cool.
I went to everything in my community, like elementary school. In high school, I went within my neighborhood, and then middle school, I went to Sutter by McKinley. But I grew up in a 50-50 split household. So I grew up half in the country and then half here in Sac.
Okay.
So I grew up riding horses, ranch life, total night and day experience.
Yeah, sure.
It was nice to get a getaway from the city.
That's cool.
And then when I wanted to not be out at the ranch doing ranch things, I would, be here with my mom. But
Wow.
grew up taking advantage of that fully.
Cool.
And took riding seriously, competitively rode Arabian horses up until I was about 15.
Oh, that's cool.
In the Arabian world, you get to a standstill when it comes to competing. Otherwise, you just go back to square one. There's there's a ceiling that you hit.
Okay.
And it's really expensive for that hobby. And I was blessed to be able, my dad married into a family that has a ranch out there.
Oh, cool.
And so paying for the horses was never the issue because they were on my property and it's my aunt and all of that. But it's the classes, the fees, the road getting there, the stay.
Yep.
So I played soccer while I was in the city all my life. So it was kind of those are my things that kept me on track.
Nice.
But, just like anybody, puberty-wise, you go through stumps in the road and growth spurts and total terror, doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Once I hit middle school, it was all bets off type thing. I'm out here with my best friend and
Fuck these horses, we out here.
We're just gonna do whatever, High school was many. We went to the same high school. Never bumped into each other, knew each other. We're at the same parties.
Same places.
We would after we got together and we would tell each other stories and we'd be like, I was at that party.
Yeah.
And
That's a trip, dude.
What the fuck? So high school, him and I were kind of on the same shit, but just separately. I was older. I graduated in 2008 and went to community college right after that. Went to a little bit of college at Sac State. Absolutely hated it.
Yeah, it wasn't your thing.
Wasn't my thing at all. Tried to make college work in Washington, Seattle. It was depressing up there. It was like gloomy every day.
I hear so many mixed reviews about Washington State, bro.
It's just like a lot of rain and just like if you don't know anybody and you go there like solo and you're like the vibes are off because like you don't know where to go, you don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You don't know what the nightlife is like. You don't know anything. So it's like really intimidating to be in that situation. And then right after that, after I was like, I'm not going and I'm not staying up here, I came back and then immediately started talking to him on like a more serious level because we were talking a little bit beforehand, but not on the level of like, you know, let's see what it does. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, total just growing up, doing dumb shit, smoking weed. I started smoking the same time around him. I think I was like 13.
Okay. How was that first experience?
I was fucking high. I bong rips, with like
a respectable bong, not like the little homemade
like
joint.
It was like a good. It was a good. Because with a bong, there's no like way out of it. You're gonna inhale it, and you're just.
Even if you don't know how to inhale,
you're gonna have something. You're gonna choke. You know what I mean? Like total head rush. Like, bro. So it was Thanksgiving Day, and it was like the perfect situation. Because like, you know how like friends and family like they'll just leave you, and you're like, why do you keep leaving me? You know what I mean? And because they're going on the walk, and I'm like, well, I want to know what the hell this is about.
Yeah.
And then one day I was just like, I'm not going to leave. And they're like, all right, man, just sit down. So.
They brought you into the fold.
Yeah, they were just like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Oh, that's cool. So your family was cool. Because I already knew
what they were doing. So I'm just like, man, I'm not going to snitch on you.
So your family smoked? Mm-hmm. Cool.
The younger ones smoke. My dad can't just because he has asthma and shit. But he eats the Cozy Cubes.
Nice.
But I think like... pretty much the younger people in my family, they dabble.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But dad's side of the family definitely dabbles.
Nice. Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
So we're about 2010, 11 now, right?
Yeah.
You guys meet up, decide to get together. It's go mode. What does that look like?
I always tell this joke, but it's not really a joke. Like he kind of kidnapped me in a sense. It was like he brought me in, and then like I would go home like once a week, and I'd be like, "Babe, I need to go get clothes."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I need to go like my necessities, like But like we were road running a lot, and
fell right into it.
Yeah,
yeah,
like a puzzle piece.
That's cool.
Anything we needed, anything I needed, she was down.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I'm not gonna say like the house mom, but like I was the connector for everybody who was in that house. It was very much like, and if you needed something, I got you. Like, I'll try and make whatever happen for you, and make your experience in life a little bit easier.
You're very capable.
I'm a caregiver, you know what I mean? Okay. Like, I quit, like, both of us had, like, he worked at a wood yard, and then I was working at a bowling alley up here, a competitive bowling alley over here. Uh-huh. And I was the operations manager, and this is while we were dating. And
that was after that.
I hated the not ever having control over my time and like always having to check in with folks, and just the way with him, everything was so flowy and free.
Yeah,
that like I never wanted to ever have to like have a normal, what's considered a societal norm. After meeting him, I was like, I never want to like. College, it was a societal thing. Like it was more of a checkbox for like everybody in my family but me.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like after college and like after I poo-pooed it, I was like fell into this situation with him, and I was just like, I never want to experience normalcy again.
Normal's so boring.
Like societal norms,
So weird.
So it was like a lot of. I never had anyone just be like, wake up and just. Go with the flow, and he was that person to teach me to just go.
She got put into some crazy situations. We've gotten ourselves into some crazy. Yeah,
absolutely.
Hit me.
So when we first got together, we were. I had a family that a couple that we had teamed up with to help them out and stuff like that. They grew. They grew. Like I said, they grew in the barn in the backyard and stuff like that. So she came in, helped us out. We were running with them. We would do the same thing, go to LA, move packs and stuff like that. And then, it's pretty interesting to see how people, some people, it's not an easy situation to be in, you know what I mean? When
it was high stress
sitting in the car,
like don't get me wrong, like it was flowy, but like it was high stress because we were responsible for everybody's well-being in those moments, so it was something different for me, like for sure wasn't my norm at all.
So you weren't hustling prior to this. Got it. Oh, look at you.
I was the person
just fucking
like
dove right in, huh?
Fucked up is he would charge like his past girlfriends for weed. Like they would buy the eighth and like he would smoke it with them. I'm like, that's
like,
so
nah, babe,
fucked up.
Run me them coins.
But and he never did that to me.
Hey, there's
and
no
that's
right
why I
or wrong
was
way.
like,
man, we grew up in a the hyphy era, Mac Dre, all that stuff. Everybody wanted to
Run me my money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
it was definitely I was definitely the consumer. Like
So you was rolling through. You was blowing through the stash.
The same guy that he was getting packs from was a mutual that I like. The homie would bless me. Like he'd see me at the park and I'd be already smoking. He'd pull up in his Bronco and he'd be like, "Yo, T." And I'd run over there and he's like, "Here, smoke some." So I never really had to like come out of pocket for shit.
That's
like
cool.
Moms would give me like $20 a week or whatever back in the day when shit was affordable. $20 would stretch a week in high school. And I would just pitch in on the blunts or pitch in on whoever's munchies or whatever. But I was definitely the consumer during high school. Yeah. And like early years of college, I was definitely the consumer.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, she fell into the growing pretty easy too. She got in the garden, We didn't do nothing too crazy. We had like, we had like 7 lights in that room.
Yeah.
Like 8 lights.
So you guys are just growing indoors, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're growing indoors. We had it.
What strains?
Had an outdoor spot, but it,
We had a LSD OG, our partners wanted to do just a test run of like aquaponics, and I think they did the Rascal
we
OG,
did Rascal.
right?
Rascal,
we tried to do
And
a
the
lot of
aquaponics,
OGs because
yeah.
at that time our market was like LA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's where it was. So everybody down there, they didn't want purple. You didn't want no purple, nothing.
No
you know
purple.
what I mean?
Just gas. Give me the
OG
gas.
gas. That's all they wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we grew a lot of OGs.
What years was this? What years are we floating?
2011, 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, like 2011, 2012.
Nice.
We were getting the lady, our partner, she had the plug with the Asian folks, you know what I mean? So we were
Platinum
getting some
Bubba.
crazy
Plats,
stuff.
the platties.
The regular,
Bubbas, the regular stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh,
that
yeah.
you could pass off down there and stuff. But they had a lot of some fire.
No shit.
Surprisingly, they had a couple stash spots that or stash strains that they ran themselves that were nuts.
Nice.
There was one that they
Shout
had
out to
called the
them.
Voyberry.
Voyberry,
man.
yeah.
Somebody
Voyberry.
Voyberry, something
We
like
had
that.
to haul that thing.
Dude, that stuff was
We had
so
to haul
fire.
it, and I just wanted to smoke it while it was in the car the whole time.
If
And
it was out
hard.
now, I bet you it would have hit.
It's very much.
What was it like? Like when you hear Barry, you're like,
yeah. So it was to me.
It was
like
gassy and fruity at the same time.
It was pretty close to like a LGC, I would say. It was similar to
no
LGC,
shit.
but
But
it had like a more like a
This is an early candy.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Nice.
I would say it was an
Before
early
we called them
candy.
candies.
Yeah. And
It wasn't like anything that we had that we
it wasn't
were
nothing like
growing
that they
or
had.
consuming.
Yeah, it was a different kind of strain, a different terp, and
The
I
nugs
liked
were
it.
real like uniform and tight.
Nice.
I remember those packs like it was yesterday because I just wanted to smoke it all. Like I was like, I can't believe we have to fucking get these off, and we can't keep these. It sucked.
It's pretty crazy.
How much were the packs going for back then, man?
in LA?
Yeah,
Dude, we were getting them for. We were still getting them for like maybe 1,000 a piece going down to LA, and they were paying. I want to say they were paying like in the 3s at that time, and you would always go. For us, the trick is always go on Sunday because you know they can't hit you with the let me get them on consignment. Nah, you just got hella money the whole weekend. You know what I mean? I know you got cash.
Smart.
Yeah.
So we used to try hit them on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Like I know you got capital right now.
And your vendor day ain't until Tuesday, partner. So. That's great. Good strategy.
Yeah, man.
Good fucking strategy.
We had a couple guys down there too that would pick some stuff up and whatnot. LA was an interesting market at that time. Not many rules. Not many rules.
That's what I hear.
Dispensaries on damn near every corner, like Starbucks.
Yeah. Then it was like they were on every corner. Everybody had a shop. Everybody had like the same but different. Like they would always have like a couple packs different than the next shop.
Yep.
But yeah, man, like it was always Sundays in LA.
Sundays in LA. Mm-hmm. So when does who comes up with the bright idea to start making cozy cubes? When does this happen? Am I jumping too far ahead?
So
a little bit far.
What happens
but
right
not too far.
What happens right before that?
So after that, we had they were going through some legal stuff, so we kind of had to end that stuff, the growing and whatnot. We kind of went our own ways.
Shit went down at the spot.
Yeah, well, not even that. They had some
Well, back then it was like
they got caught up on some bullshit. I don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Which I mean, they thank God, they got all their stuff back and.
Yeah, they're one of those rare cases that they got all their stuff back except for the car.
They pretty much got caught. Dude, they got caught on what was that? What was that page back in the day?
It wasn't. It was like a Craigslist
it was like
for
a forum,
weed.
Bud Trader.
Bud Trader.
Yeah. They got
caught
set
up on Bud Trader?
Set up on Bud
Some
Trader.
police set them up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
man.
fool. But yeah, they slipped up.
It
So it was all
15
illegal.
days. You could do patient to patient. You know what I mean?
There was.
And she was very she conducted herself very professionally. So there was no crazy shit that transpired. You know what I mean? It was just the mere fact that they hit somebody up. She responded, and it was like boom from there. You know, so.
But yeah, thank God that went good. Nothing happened with that.
Yeah, and they're good. They're like 100% good. They're thriving. They're they're chilling. Yeah.
So we went back to our regular lives.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a 9-to-5 moment. You know what I mean? Kind of get our gears back into place and whatnot.
Sure. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Which was nuts. That whole section. It's so weird because like Frank and I have been together for 10 years, going on 11 this July.
Okay.
And so it's like we've had so many chapters, when you grow with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And like you think back over the span of the time that you've been with somebody and you're just like, holy shit, we've had hella chapters of just like crazy shit. And like the 9-to-5, I worked at, a corporate competitive bowling alley. I was the ops manager. I was a shift lead, and then I got promoted into ops manager, and I was basically just in charge of like damn near everything.
Okay.
My GM trusted me with a lot of shit. I ran tournaments after tournaments. Like me and my staff used to go crazy with the tournaments. We used to throw a party in there. And make it just a good vibe. Like Frank and I are always about providing the vibes. No matter where we're at, we're providing the vibes. Good. So it's one of those things where that's in me too, and that's in him, and that's where we correlate.
We need people like y'all.
Thank you.
For real.
And we need people that need the vibes. You know what I mean?
I be needing the vibes. Wherever I go, I need the vibes. Man, I fall right in with the vibes, man.
I remember, since we started growing, our number one thing that we used to like to do is get people high.
Yeah, that's the best. When we started doing the tester batches for Cozy, I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to jump too far ahead. But we would take our tester batches and go get all of our friends lit at all of the parties.
That's so
just
dope.
To see, like, it's like kind of like market research, you know what I mean? Just to see how they're hitting. You get live feedback, you know what I mean?
It's such a cool thing to be able to bless people, you know what I mean? Like,
it's so good. So good.
It was definitely a help me situation. Like when we did those tester batches.
We used to take all our smalls and, make little bags and just bless the homies or bless homeless people, what I mean?
That's cool, man.
People like to smoke and it makes people happy, you know what I mean? What better thing you want to do? And I'd rather people, get a little bit high.
It feels good to bless people and you get a joy out of that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pause right here and just drill down a thought and a thing, right? So you ever hear somebody say, "Oh man, I don't let people do favors for me, man. I do favors for people, man. I don't like asking people for favors," right? When people would say that, I'm like, "Look, bro, do you feel good about when you do a favor for somebody?" Yeah, man, it makes you feel great. Well, why in the world would you rob somebody of that joy?
Yeah, absolutely.
If they're trying to do you a favor, take the fucking favor. You know why you're getting favors? Because you're spreading favors through the universe, and the universe is bringing some shit back to you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just fucking open up the door, man. Let them in. You know what I'm saying?
Don't block your blessing.
Don't
in
block
any
your
capacity.
Blessing. There you go.
Yeah.
In any capacity,
There you go. That's real game for y'all, man.
Yeah.
Don't fucking block your blessings, man.
Sometimes you forget.
You forget, man.
You just gotta let.
I do fucking deserve this.
Yeah. I'm a giver. That's like I'm one of those people who is like I get kind of obsessed with it. So to have somebody like Frank and whatnot, and like my friends that I have in my close inner circle, it's hard for me to receive stuff, but I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Like,
don't block your blessings.
It's one of those things where like I have to live by that. Like if I'm gonna provide and like be there for somebody, I also need to be willing to receive. You know? And what you said is very real, and it resonates so much with me. like 2022 was it was like one of those years where it's like after I quit my corporate, I had to take care of my mom. It was like no ifs, ands, or buts. My mom was like very acute, critical, had a lot of medical issues.
Sure.
So I fell into the caregiver role. My two brothers, my oldest brother is a vet, and he's been in war like 90% of my life.
Holy shit.
So he came out thankfully on the other side, and he's in Georgia.
Shout out to our bodyguard.
Shout out to all of our
shout out to our
future bodyguard. Thank you for your services to all of the military.
Absolutely.
In any capacity.
Absolutely.
And he couldn't, break away from his family, and he lives in Georgia. So he can't break away from his family. And then my middle brother, Matt, he has a family, and, I was the only one that I don't have children, so I don't have a tie down. And my mother bent over backwards for me all my life, no matter what I was doing. She was always there. And so it's like, I'm definitely going to help you out.
Hell yeah.
So,
the right thing.
I was caregiving for her all the way through up until she passed in February of last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's why when you say, thank you, brother. That's why when you say, don't block your blessings, I've been working on that ever since she passed.
Good.
Because it's been one of those things where it's like, he was with me every day. Like I always say it was the trenches, because my mom had so many issues that I'm not a doctor, but I learned and dealt with a lot. It's like trial and error type of situation when you deal with people on a medical level.
Yeah.
So
that's heavy too. That's heavy.
Cozy was the outlet.
Oh, okay.
Cozy was the savior of both of our mental space.
You're able to just dump all this energy into the company.
Yeah. Because that, like, right when we did Cozy, it was right before COVID.
Yeah, right before COVID was when we started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whipping the batches. And, like, he was the one, like, we were in the bedroom and we were high as hell. I think we had taken some mushrooms, no? I think so. And you were just, like, you were incessantly watching videos. And you were like, bro... we don't have access to good meds right now because COVID's hit. Like, we don't have anybody I could hit up that has trustworthy material.
Yeah.
And, like, now we don't have access to stuff. Right. So we need to make a way out of no way. And he was the one that was like, we're going to do this. We're just going to try it.
I wanted gummies.
So, and it was gummies you were talking about, right?
Gummies. I wanted gummies. Nobody around us had any.
Fuck no. Nobody had no company. Everybody was like, yo, where they at? You know,
nobody had good taste in gummies, and I always see them. I seen them around. There's a couple of guys that were doing some good looking gummies, and I was like, dude, how do I get them? They're so elusive. You know what
They
I mean?
were elusive. The ones that we wanted in particular, they were like the batch that you've always wanted and can't get.
And they look so, they look so good and everything, you know what I mean? So I was like, we need to figure this out, because I personally want some, you know what I mean? And I'm sure other people want some, because we, like I said, at that time, we were just, before we even started making Cozy, we were just making brownies, Rice
Edibles in
Krispies.
general.
sure.
We
made a
making
pie. You made a
caps.
cake one time.
We started making
And that
caps
was-
too, like
Caps?
just regular caps, man, for ourselves. THC caps for our stomach, stuff like that. You know
Yeah,
what I
both of
mean?
us have stomach issues, so we needed something that was going to medicate us and take care of like pain. Like he has sciatic pain.
Yeah.
He has digestive pain. Same thing with me. So we needed access, and with my mother being so ill, I couldn't just go places. Like when I tell you, like we were really locked down, like we were really locked down.
You were on call.
Anybody who knows me knows.
Well, at that time, when COVID first hit, nobody knew what.
No one knew what the
and
hell
then
was
you
going
realize the
on.
medical condition, whatever it was, and then that's super like, holy shit, she
Yeah.
can't get that.
Exactly, and she still
Yeah.
had to go to dialysis, so it was always a risk at dialysis.
Oh my God, she was doing dialysis.
Yeah,
do that.
but my mom is one of the longest. Like she is one of the longest people on dialysis. She lived a good life on dialysis. It helped her live longer.
Yeah.
She was on dialysis. She got diagnosed with kidney failure, end-stage renal kidney failure, when I was in high school in 2008, my last year, senior year. So since 2008 up until 22, she was on dialysis, and it afforded her a good life. She was able to still travel a little bit. And, But when COVID hit, it was like the world stopped, and we couldn't see anybody. We saw people at dialysis, and that was it. We saw each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was doing jailhouse workouts in the backyard,
Same.
making beats on GarageBand. You know,
Crazy.
We all got low.
And so we
all
were
got low
like,
for like a year.
we were like, we need to do something. And Cozy was the legit outlet. I remember being in the room, and you were just like, yeah, we're going to do this. And you hit up our buddy Emerald Grenades, and he had a bunch of live resin. And we were like, let's go with live resin real quick and see, because if it was good material. We always consumed his cannabis because we knew what he grew and how he grew and like what his ethics were. So it was never a problem accessing his material, and he was one of the first people to help us out in terms of material to try our batches.
Oh, that's tight.
So right then and there, it was like,
Nothing like the first partner.
Yeah.
You always remember them. Yeah. Every time you see
and
him,
he's
you give him
such
that
a
look.
good
like,
dude.
And yeah, he's still the homie.
He's
we
still the
see him all
homie.
time. He's
Cool.
always been a
Like,
friend.
Yeah, like
good.
he's damn near family. Like he's such a good dude.
good,
yeah.
man.
So shout out to him, because otherwise Cozy Cubes, who knows? You know?
Who knows?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like literally when COVID hit. We said, I quit my job. Said we're gonna have to do this full time. You know what I mean? Like, if we want to do something, you
can't be
put
like
your
one
all
foot in, out the
effort.
door. You know, you
Yeah,
gotta go all in. Yeah, because at that time, it was like, you have to quit, otherwise we can't do this. Because the demand, even before we entered into the Secret Sesh Cup competition, the demand was like to the point where I couldn't be running all day, and Moms would be with me. She'd be my road dog, and like I couldn't do the runs all day. And then at night, he would get off of work, and then we would whip until 3, 4 in the morning, and then he'd go to work at 6.
Dude,
And it
it's
was
not
months and
sustainable.
months and months. Yeah. So I was like, we literally can't sustain that. So either you're going to have to quit and we go full time, or we do this on like a lower level capacity, like where like I'm not running bananas every day, you know?
Right.
And taking care of moms. Like,
So how long did you guys do it with the moonlighting, with the jobs? You know what I'm saying? Working on somebody. I call it working
he
on
would know the
somebody's.
timeline.
I call that working on somebody else's dream full time.
Yeah.
Working on your dream part time.
You're not
So that's funny that you say that, because when the first job when COVID hit that I quit was a wood yard, and I had helped one of the guys out, and I heard that quote. It said,
fucks you up.
You can wake up and make somebody else's dream come true, or you could wake up and make your own.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, that's it. Told him, I was like, yo, bro, I'm out. You know,
Yeah.
bounced out.
It was,
went
I mean,
full-time
COVID was the
That's
perfect
a special
excuse
time
to
in
just
your life, man.
dip.
When you realize that.
And it helped. And it was perfect time, too. Exactly what she said. Perfect time to dip, you know what I mean? And
It was a perfect excuse.
perfect excuse, yeah, to do something, you know what I mean? And Cozy was it.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was. We didn't even come up with a name or anything like that up until like we whipped batches, and then one day I remember being on the bed and I was just like, I'm so damn cozy.
Oh, who said it first?
And then he was
Who
like,
said
"That's
cubes?
it. It's cozy cubes."
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So it was a 50-50.
It was a
You said
Yeah.
cozy, you said
I
cubes.
was like,
we were
I'm
spitting
so
out
fucking
names and
cozy.
stuff, and like, you know, back in the day, I don't know, like the whole ASAP, you know, ASAP Yams.
He was
a
heavy.
big
We listened to
proponent.
ASAP right when he dropped that album, his first album in 2010. Him and I would bring my Mac laptop with us in his truck because he had the old school radio in there. You couldn't listen to shit. You couldn't match your Bluetooth up.
Yeah,
so I would
yeah,
just
for
bring my
sure.
laptop and we would slap like all the old school Mac Dre stuff, obviously, but
Yeah.
like ASAP was something that it's the type of production on their album and mixtapes that just like had him and I in a chokehold for like 2 years
I
into
love
our
that.
relationship, and like everything was cozy because ASAP Yams is that he was the director and coordinator and you know kind of AR in the situation of that group. And he was the cozy god. He was everything cozy. So ever since him and I got
always
together,
stuck with us, you know.
it
what I
was
mean?
just
It's
cozy. Everything cozy. Yeah.
Cozy is a lifestyle, you know what I mean? It is just comfortable
You're
all the
cozy,
time.
you
You're
know?
chilling all the
Yeah.
time, you know what I mean?
Yo, my
Like,
little
just-
3-year-old son Gianni says that now. I'll be like, Gianni, what's up? He'd be tucked in his blanket. He'd be like, I cozy,
I
Daddy.
cozy.
I
Yeah,
cozy.
man.
And I'm thinking you guys every time he says it. I'll be like, yo, G, you cozy? He's like, yeah, Daddy, I cozy.
We love that.
I love seeing him
Cozy.
cozy. I just be like, damn, man, I want a little blanket shit.
Yeah.
You got a blanket
Exactly.
for me, little homie?
Yeah, we're good. That's another
like-
thing we're
There you go.
probably gonna
Oh,
be doing,
yo,
man.
you guys got to have a dope-ass
It's gonna
fleece,
be-
Yeah,
furry, fucking
we have a
cozy
good
shit,
little
We have a
man.
good little thing
concept.
coming
with
up.
that, with cubes all over it,
Yeah.
drippy. Oh, yeah, bro.
We got a couple of little
Mando.
things in the works right now, you know what I mean?
And if you guys do merch, like, I'm sorry, you just have to spend the extra 10 on the hoodies. Like, they got to be super cozy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
absolutely.
If
we
we're
have
not doing
some,
Gildings,
uh,
feel
Everything
me?
we're doing is gonna be
we have some
cozy.
pretty cool
That's
cut
cool.
cut and sew options to go
Nice,
with. So
nice.
like more so want you guys to have like wearable pieces that can like stand a little bit of time.
Oh, hell yeah.
You
That's-
know,
that's what I
so we're
do.
definitely like down to like make it super cozy.
And don't be scared to charge $80 for a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do.
No,
'Cause
yeah,
I spend
that's
the bread.
facts,
I
dude.
spend the bread.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
and
not.
the shipping is crazy, like these days.
Yeah, no,
the
we're
shipping
gonna
cost
real.
is
We're
crazy.
gonna come up with some good stuff for sure.
That's dope, man. So
But
how many batches did it take, man, to get to, like, yo, this is it. This is the fucking one right here.
it took a little bit. I would say it took us probably like I don't know how many batches.
It took a
but
long
it-
time because we
like 3-4
were
months.
fucking with the SOP with the recipe for a good bit. Like we were just trying different shit out to like dial in more so the consistency more than anything. Like both him and I are very particular on like how I want it to be chewed, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to like have to like rip,
Yep.
you know, and I
Yep.
don't want to have to like incessantly chew.
Sure.
So it was hard to find that
middle ground. of
middle
it.
ground.
Okay.
But I would say like I don't know, maybe like 6 months. Like I think it was like
Yeah, like 6
6
months.
months.
Like
Sounds
six
about right.
months.
To
Yeah.
get
Sounds
a
about
good
right.
quality product like you
yeah,
guys have.
Yeah.
and even still to this day, we're still like doing.
trying
we're
new
still
things,
we're still
yeah.
finessing, and we're still
Yeah.
figuring out like. You
dig
know,
that.
because we get feedback from fam. Like, they'll hit us up and go, yo, this batch was crazy. Or they'll hit us up and go, me personally, the two tones are so hard to do like the
man.
two color one.
Seriously.
He's good at it.
Really?
I struggle a little bit because my wrists are so weak. I used to play keeper in soccer, so like I have like crazy
your
weak
wrists are all
wrists.
jacked
Yeah,
up.
and like same thing with horse riding, like constantly having to jerk the reins and stuff. Like
no shit.
my wrists, and then now whipping. Like it's one of those things where my wrists are not good. So it's one of those things where, you know, we're still tweaking like on the daily. I never want to know something to the full capacity. Him and I always just want to be a student and learn so that we can make it a better experience. Because we consume these too. You know, I want it to be fire for me just like I want it to be fire for you.
That's right.
You know? So
Definitely.
we're still figuring out.
Let me ask you about flavors. Where are you guys getting all these flavors? Like, who comes up with the ideas? How are you mixing? Don't give away your tech, obviously, but like, yo, you be having flavors I never even fucking heard of, or like, wow, that's a good idea. What does that one taste? And they taste so fucking good. I usually eat one more than I should every time. Every time.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the key. We usually, you know, depends. We get a lot of inspiration from drinks, surprisingly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know, we'll go to the international markets sometimes.
Nice.
Go taste
Yeah.
The
some
international
drinks.
market is where it's at. They have the most exotic fire drinks. That
Which
you're just
one,
like,
One in Rancho?
damn, yeah.
Okay.
That
And you're
one's-
just like,
that one
damn,
is
like
one of our
let
favorite
me make
ones,
this into a gummy and see how this
man.
hits. The one that we did for Secret Sesh, the year that we took first place, we did a Hawaiian drink.
The Hawaiian Sun.
Yeah, the Hawaiian
Nice.
Sun Lily Koi Liche with a sour center. And
Let's fucking go.
it was like one of the best batches that we've ever done. And we did it with Gold Country resin. Shout out to Gold Country resin.
Shout out to the homie.
He's always down to do competitions or like anything. Like
That's cool.
I'm like, you want to do some player shit or you want to like, you know, do this for this? And he's like, hell yeah, like rock
just
it out.
fucking down.
He's
I love
down.
it.
So he's such a good human. The whole team over there at Gold Country, they're all fire.
Nice.
But yeah, Lily Koi Liche was like, I would say probably one of the top 5 batches we've ever made. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is it hard coming up with like actually make like so you taste it, right?
Yeah.
Then where does your brain go? Okay, we need this, and this to
Yep.
put it all together. Is that how it works?
Yep.
Just in layman's terms.
It's
pretty
it's
much.
Okay.
I always say it's a layering process.
Layering. Okay.
You can't mixology is something that like both of us had to kind of study a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, certain flavors won't blend.
Certain
with
flavors don't
flavors.
blend.
It
and
overpowers or some shit.
Yeah.
some of them,
Yeah.
some of the coming from like certain mixologists, like some of the flavors will be like super alcohol-y and like
no
a lot
shit.
of like the berry flavors are
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
And it depends on the resin that we're using as well.
That-
like
yeah.
like the
Really?
rosin, some of it will make it just won't blend well with certain flavors. You know, it
Okay.
just like it'll accentuate.
In a negative way. It'll give
Yeah.
you like a weird taste. And that is
Shit.
something that like you learn every time on the spot because like you
Yeah.
can't really predict like, you know,
We
when
kind of have a gauge though of
now
what it is,
because we've whipped so many batches.
like a
we
lot of the
kinda know.
berries or like the gravy flavors like that that will kind
Apple.
of it brings the dankiness kind of
It
more
accentuates
out,
it,
you
yeah.
know what
Okay.
I mean? And for certain ones that are like gassy, you kind of want like something more fruity where it blends
Tropical.
in. You
With
know
the
what I mean?
gas.
With
With
the
the
gas,
gassy
you know what I
rosin.
mean? So like, yeah,
That
exactly.
way, if you do taste the rosin or the bubble hash on the back end, it's not bitter. Like it's not like it doesn't taste like plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Because not everybody likes that.
Yeah.
I don't mind a little
I don't.
plant taste.
Me personally,
I like weed.
I
Right,
don't
right, right.
like
Don't
the
mind the
taste of
taste.
it at all.
Yeah, you don't.
We try and make it like candy as much as possible.
Yeah. Oh, for
With the
sure.
little back end, though, we try to blend it in so that way you, like you said, you can taste it a little bit.
But it's more of the
it's
terp
like-
profile that like I
Yeah.
kind of want
Versus
you to
plant
taste.
material.
Like
Yeah.
it's like we have a favorite one. We don't do it often because it's not necessarily a fam favorite, but it's like the one that we did with the runts, the straw nana.
God, that run stuff was was very particular. That Runs was super creamy.
Straw nana. Huh?
It was really
creamy.
fire.
Like
It
the
was
Runs-
creamy and like you know how Runts taste, just straight candy.
Yeah.
It was like a
Sometimes
profile.
the 33 really comes out of the runts and gives us that cream.
So it was super creamy. We did the strawberry banana, and you can taste it in a good way to where it literally tasted like a milkshake, like a strawberry banana
let's go.
milkshake.
It was nuts.
And it was like,
Those aren't
I
in
wanted to
rotation
keep
anymore.
the whole
no,
batch.
I haven't been
man.
able to find something that creamy yet that
Yeah,
we
I
can
haven't.
do that. But now, now we figured out that was at the very beginning. So now we figured out a whole different line of, pastry gummies that we do, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, we love doing pastry gummies. We did a lemon pound cake for 365 Canna Farms, and
Fire.
oh my god, we put honey in it, and it was
nice.
just like, man, that was another one of those batches where I was like, it's really hard to let go of some of them because we're consumers, and I'm like, I want to eat this too.
Yeah.
But that's one of those. The flavors we're high, we're medicated. We just think of like sometimes it's like we have the munchies and we'll just come up with shit. Like sometimes our collaborators don't care what flavors we do. They're just like, come up with something fire.
Yeah.
And I trust you. So it's cool to have creative flow. Like sometimes
that's awesome.
Sometimes I'm like, let's try something with marshmallow. Like I remember the first time we did the key lime pie with marshmallow.
goes crazy, man.
I got
That
some
was
of
like
those.
another portal. It's like every time you try something, it's like, I wonder what this would be like. So it's really just curiosity. And then like some makers will be like, can you do this, this, and this? And we'll try and make it happen.
Yeah.
We always ask them, what do you like? We try and also
cool.
bring something back from like their childhood or like a flavor that they
that's
enjoy
fucking
or
cool,
something
man.
like that. We try
We
to make
love
it
doing
as
that.
personal as
Yeah.
possible. You know what I mean? Some makers though, they're just like, just
Whatever.
do whatever you want.
You guys have like 100 flavors I've never heard of.
Dude.
Fire away.
Yeah, and it's like they ask us for a list sometimes. People ask
And
us
it's
for a
like
list, and I'm
really
just
just
like,
come up with something
we can
for
do
me.
anything.
Yeah.
If
You guys
not,
aren't
we'll
just
figure
strawberry,
it out.
blueberry, cherry.
Nah,
you guys
yeah,
have fucking,
not the same couple flavors. We try to keep it different all the time. You know what I mean? And
And not every flavor is gonna hit for somebody.
Sure.
So it's just nice to have a variety.
super big
Candy's
variety.
subjective, man.
Yeah,
Candy
it's
flavors?
totally subjective.
Totally. Yeah.
So it's one of those things, and that's why we like to do certain texts. Like we'll do like a sour coating or the Li Hing Mu powder, or like we'll do the two tones so that we give you guys two separate flavors, or the sour center. And sometimes we do
Sour centers are
a
cool.
two tone with the sour center. So it's nice to be able to give people a variety because not every gummy is going to be for everybody, but whatever gummy is for you, we want you to enjoy it to the fullest extent.
doubt.
So
Well, I'll tell you what, the sour center has become a flex on Instagram. Yeah. You just you squeeze it and it busts out the side. You feel me?
I love when people send me
people
their
got their
videos.
greasy gabagool fingers.
Yeah.
It's fucking,
Go
squeezing it as
go
hard as
crazy.
and I'll be at home doing the same shit. I'll be like, man, I'm not good at this, man.
One of the
Fuck this
homies
shit.
hit us up and he said,
so
he's
good.
like, you guys got me out here like a weirdo squishing these gummies
Yeah,
trying to get it to
bro.
fucking come
Yeah.
out.
Yes, bro. It looks fucking cool, man. I don't know how else to say
Yeah,
it.
That's her right there. She's the one with the
I
shot.
do the sour center videos
Those
for
are cool, man. Makes you want to eat them.
the
Yeah.
page. Yeah,
Makes you wanna fucking
absolutely.
eat 'em.
It's
I'll tell you that.
satisfying to see him just
So good.
come out. You know what I mean? Boop.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
yeah.
That
Well,
was that was an interesting one too. When we came up with that, that was like a shot in the dark.
Yeah, that was the sour centers is something that we didn't know how the fuck we were gonna do it because there's so many ways to do them, but they're not all the right way.
Yeah.
You know, and you're trying to maximize the batch. You're not trying to, fuck up to where like, it's cutting into you or the maker. You want to be able to deliver. So that was one of those ones where it was very, very sus to do. And then when we did it for Secret Sesh and we won, I was like, okay, like we're supposed to be doing this. Like
Yeah, for
this
sure.
is something that We were grateful for that because that put us on a different path for sure. Like we were going, but we weren't going. Like folks
demand go crazy after that.
It was, bro. We've been on a wave since. Yeah. We've been on a wave since, and we're so grateful for everybody who rocks with us.
Yeah.
On a real level.
New York's fucking with it heavy. I know some of the reps you guys have out there, man. They're fucking...
Shout out to the homies.
Yeah, shout out to the homies.
Appreciate every single one of you guys.
Yeah, man. I'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see it.
It's one of those things where it's like, we just want to be able to help have like people have better days, and as long as you're sleeping good, because that's what I want. When people hit me up and him up and they go, I had the best night of sleep. That is the biggest compliment somebody could give, because when you have good sleep, the next day you're gonna be straight. You're gonna have a good day. Straight
That's a real
up.
thing.
So as long as we can like assist people in feeling better, it's fulfillment on another level for us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that sometimes. Probably not as often as an edible company, but somebody hits me with the, yo, man, that flower you gave me, man, really helped me with XYZ, man. Thank you, bro.
Exactly.
And I'm like, wow, yeah, for sure. And like even right before I moved out here, like my god baby, Adriana, she was like 4 or 5 at the time, man. She got a helm tumor on her kidney, cancerous. You know what I'm saying? The poor kid had the fucking softball-sized shit removed. And like, had to go through chemo and everything. And it fucked me up, even knowing I had to move. You know, so this is my right-hand man's daughter.
Yeah.
And, just watching her, we were like, what do we do? What do we do? So we got her some RSO oil, and like, it just gave her a quality of life. She was able to eat because of cannabis, man.
Yep.
And when I was like really watching that before my journey out here, because this is what I was coming out here to do anyway, it was like you see these little signs in life where like, yeah, I'm on the right path, man.
Yeah,
This just gave my little baby girl a quality of life so she could eat food to keep herself nourished through this hell she's going through.
Right.
And it's just to your point, man.
Yeah.
It's just fucking
does
makes all the
wonders.
difference in the
Makes
world.
all the difference,
Yeah, man. It's real medicine, man.
It's real medicine.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
It's fucking great, man. I love it.
And we try and make them, tasty as possible.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a quick break real quick. Rube gave me the thumbs up. What's up, familia? Yo, check this out. I gotta take a second to shout out my sponsor, the Gotti brand. Thank you so much for the sponsorship. Here's where you can find the fire in California. The Gotti brand can be purchased at Cookies Maywood, Cookies Woodland Hills, Cookies Sacramento, Lemonade Sacramento, Lemonade South Sac, Main Stage Sac and Davis, Zen Garden Wellness down in SoCal. You can get a Lemonade Van Nuys. So thanks again. See y'all back on the show. So what's the next 5-10 years look like for you guys, man? What's on the game plan? What are you guys in terms of the brand, career, mission?
Keep it going, you know what I mean? Hopefully expand a little bit, you know what I mean? Maybe see us in some stores or something like that, never know.
You do the rec drop?
Maybe you might see us, you never know. You might see us pop out one time or something, It's been offers,
I'm sure.
But I'm just waiting for the right time, perfect timing.
Let me ask you this, 2 questions. Is it scalable with keeping the quality where it's at?
It's doable. I think people just, you know how it is. Once a business gets to a bigger thing, sometimes people take shortcuts that, but it's doable. Yeah. It's doable. It's for sure doable.
My second question, is it still just the two of you bootstrapping? Or we have a team?
It's the two of us.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Packaging.
Let's go.
Making them, stickering them, QC,
I love it, man.
everything.
I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning and worked.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what it takes.
It's leg lifting, leg work. Yeah.
You work from ain't to faint.
Yeah. Literally, 18-hour days, sometimes like full day, and then crash out.
It's dope. It speaks to the product, man.
Yeah.
We still couldn't do it without the homies neither, but
Yeah, couldn't do it without the homies.
But yeah, us as far as doing the bags and everything, sticker, label,
everything,
the
packaging,
whole shit.
Everything, everything,
And it's a beautiful thing to be small batch, because
it is.
we get to take makers, all these different makers' product and like all of their markets get to hit and taste and
That's right.
and see, you know, especially if it's something that's like tailored to the hash maker or, you know, to the cultivator, whoever it is that we're working with. You know, it's just nice to be able to like have it small batch, and like it's one of those like you catch the batch or you don't type thing.
Yep.
And that's what I love about it. I love when people hit us up and they're just like, you know, this flavor, like, please run it back. And sometimes if it's so loud, we do it.
Yeah.
Like the Baja was so loud. We do a
Baja's
Baja
fire.
blast flavor, and
That was good.
it was
one of the ones that we
like
try and keep
everybody in
it,
the
you know, in
DM, and it was
rotation.
one of those things where, you know, and other people, you know, we get new collaborators, and you know, they want to try a Baja but in a different way. So it's nice to always put a little twist on it. And
That's dope. I've recently switched over one of my buyers to your product. I'm like, look, bro,
much love.
$5 more, but let me tell you something. It's a fucking world of difference. So let's do a quick 50, see how it goes. Mm-hmm. You know, no news is good news always.
Yeah.
In this shit, and I ain't hear a fucking peep.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just the flavors for us,
Fire,
like we're
appreciate
that.
we're
Yeah,
candy
hell yeah.
nerds, and we love fellow candy nerds, and we appreciate you.
Oh hell yeah, man.
And just everybody who just, you know, gives us a chance at because edibles get a little bit weary. You know, we've had some crazy ones, and in the namesake of just wanting to get medicated, you know, you eat them and you're just like, damn, I don't think I'll do it again.
Yeah, we've all had.
So it's you know, we love edibles, we love candy, and it's like we want to be able to make the experiences taste as good as possible.
Yeah.
While being medicated, you know, so
You know, that brings me to a very interesting question. So there's no way in hell you two been dabbling with edibles this long and haven't taken too much.
Oh.
Do you have a good take? I took too much story.
I have a
and
fucked up
rethought
one.
your whole fucking life.
Oh yeah,
Hit me.
dude.
These
I
are
was
so
I
good.
was sober
You have
for
to.
like
If
24
you
hours
smoke, you
after
gotta
that
have it.
because I was so fucked up, and I've never taken like a tolerance break ever. It was Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know what year it was,
okay.
but Frank and I were at a mutual friend's house. We were
Okay.
together, and we had a neighbor that, and it's the same neighbor. He's a balls to the wall type of fella. He's an older
boy.
guy, like
Hippie,
OG
you know.
type guy.
I ate the
and-
whole fucking bag. Give me that thing. That
Dude,
guy?
yeah. And he gave us these Reese's peanut butter cups.
Okay.
And like, I was like, damn, these look pretty damn good.
Okay.
Straight hash.
It was straight hash, like decarbed hash, like barely mixed into the batter, or I mean into the chocolate.
Hello.
And I ate, and I split it with Frank and then another friend of ours.
Yeah.
And bro, when I tell you, I was like on the ottoman, like laid up, looking at the ceiling. I was hearing the Super Bowl and watching it on the ceiling.
Yes.
And I was like hallucinating the game for like a couple of hours. And then like I got sick and then went straight to the bathroom, threw up. And then after that, I was cool. But yeah, 24 hours after that, I was like, never again. Because then it started to get weird. You get the spins.
Yeah, the weed spins are
Shit
not
gets
fun.
weird.
That is so
And
different.
it was,
than a
I
drug,
remember how I
man.
felt, and I was like,
different,
nah.
man, and it lasts a lot longer. Lasts
You're
a lot longer,
you're like,
bro.
oh, I'm gonna get over it. And it's hours.
Because like, yo, alcohol, you get rid of alcohol by breathing. You know what I'm saying? Weed, that shit's in your
It's in
system
you.
and your blood. You just better buckle up.
It's in
partner.
you.
Just enjoy
Buckle
the
up and do
vibe.
it, yeah.
Just fucking go with it.
Or
man,
find some
if you can.
CBD.
Or find some
Yeah.
CBD.
Find some
We keep
CBD.
telling y'all, man. Keep some in the tuck if you
Yeah.
fuck around. You'll thank us.
Yep, for
CBD
sure.
is the thing.
You'll fucking thank us. Well, that's fucking dope, guys. We're gonna dive into some questions real quick that I'm sure my guests are want to know. Usually kick it off with, can you debunk any cannabis myths out there? Anything that you hear about that you calling them bullshit on? Hit me.
I would say for me, it would be, some people say that they, you know, after a certain while of smoking, you don't get the munchies anymore. I get the munchies every single time, no matter what, dude.
Oh yeah.
Every time I'm smoking, you know what I
with you,
mean?
bro.
After I'm eating something, dude. It's
Yo, lately you've
Snacks,
been smashing
whatever.
at dinner, and then 10 minutes later, he's like smashing a bag of hot Cheetos.
Ooh,
and
hot
I'm
Cheeto
like,
guy, huh?
what are you doing? You
Just
had a
recently, I don't know what it
full-on
is.
meal, and
Yeah.
you've been hammering.
It's the weed. You know, you got to smoke a little
Yeah, when you
doob
smoke good
after
weed, it's different.
after dinner, and then I'm like, oh, I got the munchies now for like a dessert. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, you've been.
You're in pretty
going
good shape for all that sounds like you eat, man.
Everybody says
You got
that.
a
They're
good
like, where does it
metabolism?
go? I think so, dude.
Yeah, you
I'm
have a
lucky for
crazy
now.
machine.
You know,
Early,
knock on
early
wood.
30s, bro. You could still, that shit could still be kicking. My shit's still kicking. You know what I'm saying? I'm very active though, but my shit's still kicking.
Yeah.
We're
I
active
slowed.
in the-
We're active
in
a
the
little
kitchen.
bit in the
We're active
kitchen.
in the-
Yeah, I know he was about to say. I knew he was gonna say that.
I mean, before this though, I you know, always had an active job. You know, dude,
Yeah.
that wood yard stuff was no joke. Splitting wood,
Oh, yeah.
cutting trees down,
Oh,
bro.
lumberjack type shit. You feel
Yeah, it
me?
ain't no joke. But yeah, I would say that the munchies. I get the munchies every time.
Yeah,
Never fails.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people say that. I heard Meek Mill say, "I quit smoking weed because I got too skinny because I couldn't eat after I smoked." I'm like thinking to myself, like, bro,
Like, what?
you smoke woods, homie. That's probably the fucking
Yeah.
tobacco,
The
bro.
tobacco.
It's a
Yeah.
nicotine.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I could see that because it's a suppressor.
It's a
Yeah,
suppressant.
yeah.
Yeah.
They used to do that to me, and I wouldn't want to smoke right before I ate because I wanted to eat, so I didn't lose my appetite. But now, bro, I could eat, smell that food. Woo, let's back, get out of my way.
And we smoke blunts.
Yeah, we smoke blunts.
I smoke blunts. I mean,
With
we
the
smoke
homies,
joints.
we always smoke joints.
Okay.
I-
Yeah,
we
we
smoke
smoke the
both.
hash holes. You know, they're typically joints.
For sure.
But I feel like
Frank rolls
still-
up. Frank rolls up frontal leaves and loose leaves is what
Okay.
Frank he rolls up, and then by proxy I roll up the same shit.
I fucking miss it, man. I wish I could still smoke blunts, man. I come out of retirement once in a while. I got some piff coming to me soon.
Oh,
some
see,
Purple
Ooh,
Haze.
nice.
so those
You
things
gotta
are
roll
in
that in a
Bando.
Dutch.
Yeah,
Like,
gotta be
Yeah.
the Dutch.
Yeah.
Like, I heard it sucks in a joint. I've never smoked piff in a joint. You know what I'm saying? Because the
That'd
piff
be
era was all
interesting.
Dutches.
Yeah.
Okay, I did, and it sucked, but the piff was old as fuck. Shout out to my dog Billy. He brought some back from New York for me, but it was just an old bag and shit. And I was so excited. I rolled it with a fucking rip tip. Just like,
You're like, what's the taste?
oh,
What
come
is
on,
that?
bro? Come on. Was that just all nostalgia? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta smoke it with a
no.
Dutch. You gotta smoke it with a Dutch.
That's more nostalgic too, though, because it brings you back. Maybe that's
Yes,
why.
bro. Yes, absolutely. So, what's you guys' why, man? Why do you do it? What gets you up and fucking? You may have touched on it already. I
The
feel like
drive,
maybe you did.
the drive for me personally is it just comes from purpose. Like my mom always taught me, just whatever your purpose is, stand in it
Fuck yeah.
and
love
walk
that.
in the light. And
Love that.
I take that with me every day. And the will, getting the messages from the fam and like the feedback and everything that comes into it, running into people, going to events or, you know, cups or whatever, you know, events. You get to meet people and it makes it very, very real on a different
Yeah.
level to where you're able to connect with people. And for me, just knowing that we're easing people's days gets me up every single morning. You know, I need these just as much as some folks. So it's like if I'm able to, I always will, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the why for me.
Yeah, I
Love
would
that.
say the same thing. You know what I mean? It's
beautiful
We're able
thing.
to help. If we're able to help somebody, why not? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if it's like we started this just to, you know, we wanted to help ourselves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I wanted it. We could have went other routes, but I wanted something that tasted good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love candy, and it's super dope that we're able to help somebody. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like if it helps somebody, it's a great thing. You know?
You damn right.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this side question. Do you keep a fucking just a jar of these non-medicated ones when you're fucking just trying to munch out on some?
Non-medicated?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's non-medicated. Yeah.
We got
God.
some. We got some tucked
Yeah.
away every
Fuck.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Just got that little itch. Just fucking fire some of those down.
Yeah. The tolerance is never like crazy enough for me to be able to like open up that head stash jar and just
Okay.
go in.
Yeah.
So those come in clutch. Yeah, those come in clutch.
Munchies are real. On
They're
edibles.
very real.
On the
On
edible.
the edible
high?
eye?
I kind
Oh
of
my
like.
God, yes.
I kind of know when to chill myself out if I'm just smoking, but like edibles, I'm like, let's just go till it hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get fucking wild. I know this. And whatever.
That's so funny.
Whatever.
Definitely
Am I
more
bugging?
intense.
Okay.
No,
No,
it's
you're not
definitely
bugging
more
at all.
intense.
It's
I
very
agree.
real.
Okay.
I have like
Just checking.
we try and keep a balance at the house. Personal life, it's one of those things where it's like.
Yeah.
You know what's right and wrong, but you're still gonna smash on the fire stuff, and it's like
We got the healthy snacks.
Yeah, we have the healthy snacks, and then we have
Gotta
we have the what you know what this is gonna
The stoner
do.
snacks.
Yeah, we have the stoner snacks. So it's
Oh, it was a mess to give us a Costco card.
oh yeah, Costco. It's like you get
you're
you get a
fucked
Costco
up,
card. You go in there
dude.
and it's like an adult candy
Get a little
store.
irresponsible in there.
Yeah,
man.
Yesterday we were thumbing through the aisles and he goes, "Oh my god." Animal cookies, but it was Reese's.
Come on.
It was like one side was chocolate, and the other side,
Reese's.
the
It's a
top
Reese's
was
animal.
peanut butter.
Oh, hold up.
And he was
I'm a
like,
Reese's guy.
"This is it."
Let's
Yeah.
I'm a Reese's guy, dude. I
Costco
love
has
go
like
Reese's,
hidden
dog.
gems. Yeah,
I got a question for you.
What's up?
The egg Reese's or the Easter one or a regular one?
I'd go Easter.
I
Something
think
about
it
'em.
tastes different.
Is
It
it in a
tastes
bad
different,
way or
it
a
tastes
good way?
better.
Better, right?
Better.
The
Reese's one?
chocolate to peanut butter ratio is better.
I
More
think
peanut
it
butter.
Could be. I think the
Little more
inside
peanut
too.
butter.
For me, it tastes. I don't know. It's the texture too.
It's softer.
Yeah.
Softer, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Never thought of
he
that.
goes crazy.
So all right. So I'm gonna ask you this: regular Reese's or Reese's the little cups?
Damn, I probably go the cups.
The regular standard cup or the little
The
guy?
little ones. I
The
like
little
the little ones because
Okay.
because you could pop them more.
You could pop them, but
know
the
what I mean?
ratio to chocolate
Yeah.
ratio
It's a little
is
rough.
off.
Yeah,
And
it's less.
They don't use a great quality chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So I just had this debate with my daughter the other day.
I'm
It's
about to
funny
go
when
home and
came
try
up.
this
Yeah,
one.
he's
So I'm
like-
like, she's like, Dad, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, you know what, man? I don't know, man. I have to feel like. So if I had to choose, I would go egg, regular cup, then the little mini cup. You know what I'm saying?
That's how-
So
that's-
just
that's
think
what I
about
would
it next
do.
time.
I
That's what I
usually
would
go
do.
white
Yeah.
chocolate, to be honest with you. The
Whoa.
white
yeah,
chocolate
he's a white
cup.
Oh,
chocolate
you're a white
person,
chocolate guy?
and it's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do them, on the
More for
holidays, but I'm not going to buy the pack.
Have you
We're not
tried
by
the,
the pack.
the potato chip one?
What? Oh no,
Yeah,
I've heard of
there's
this.
a chocolate covered
I have
potato.
not. I have not.
Potato chip. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so like
it's
potato chips like
on
mixed
the
in
inside. I would add.
Fucking with
They
it?
could have added more, but
Yeah, they could have added
it was
more.
good. It was
cool.
good. It tasted. It gave it a
Salty
little
sweet.
crunch, a little salty.
Nice.
You know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was
Fucking
going to be
candy
good.
tech, man. I didn't know
Oh,
we were
yeah.
gonna go there. I like this.
Yeah.
I love
We
candy,
love
man.
everything
Me too,
candy.
man.
It's a problem.
Me too.
You see it.
Yeah,
you
it's a
we-
problem.
We try and make
I get
good
it.
candy.
I get it. So either one of you can answer this, or both. What's a weird skill you have? Something
Weird
like, wow, that's
skill
weird.
for me.
or a life hack or whatever, a cool tool. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit?
yeah. The weird skill for me, I would say, is like, dude, I pick up people's accents. It's super weird. It's the first thing. Like, if somebody has an accent, like from another country or something, I could usually like listen to it and like pick up like where they're from.
Like the region or
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's super like
Interesting.
I don't know. I never practice it or anything like that. You know what I mean? I just like I like languages. I think that's
Okay.
really what it is.
Also,
many
though,
languages
like
do
you've
you
watched
speak?
a lot of like National Geographics, and so you've watched a lot of documentaries, and like you've
Okay.
watched a lot of stuff, so you can pick up on a lot of stuff that you probably
it's
don't even
super weird.
realize.
I mean, really, I only speak Spanish and English fluently.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I dabble
You dabble?
into, a couple other languages. I try and learn
Okay.
wherever or the homies try and, like, if I have homies that speak the language, I try and pick up at least a couple words,
Sure.
a hi and bye type
Sure.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah. I
Tu
say
parli
that-
italiano?
No. I want to because we've been talking
Bro,
about going to Italy.
Yeah,
bro,
I want to
and
go
I'm
to
like,
Italy
I
so
need it.
bad.
It's gonna be so easy for you. You speak
And
Spanish.
yeah,
bro.
I was gonna
It's gonna be
say
easy.
usually I could pick up on the Spanish languages too that are like Italian, Portuguese, Brazilian,
Yup,
because they're pretty
French,
similar. French, yeah, anything that has pretty much any Latin, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
gonna be very similar
Yeah,
to,
yeah. I
to
mean, the
each
way you
other.
Yeah.
say shit's the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, Italy's on the bucket list, so I need to learn
I'm
that.
going to Sicily in June.
Nice.
That's so fire.
Nice.
So
Let
excited.
me know what spots are hitting for food.
Yeah.
Frank and I are gonna go out there
I
and
got
just
you.
eat, you
I
know.
got
So
you.
I need
I'm
the
about
details
to dive
on.
the fuck in.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my family, my mom's, my mother-in-law. Like, it's
in.
going down.
Go
That's
in.
what I'm talking
Turn
about.
40. Hey, you only turn 40 once, folks.
Oh, it's for your birthday?
absolutely.
Yeah,
go off. Yeah.
So I'm missing the Olympics, but I'm like, it's a fair trade.
Yeah, it'll be worth
It's all
it.
right. We'll go next year.
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
I would
Plug
say
that
like
out.
mine is like I can fully see at nighttime. Like I
What?
kind of like I
like a pirate, dude. I
Animal
swear.
eyes.
it's kind of weird. Like that's my weirdest thing ever is like I can fully navigate. Like I've always been the friend that like gets people back in pure dark, like after like festivals in the woods or like I go. I'm like a kind of a GPS too. Like I kind of go somewhere once and I know how to get there for life.
I like that.
And I can navigate in the dark.
Boy,
Like
Jeezy's like that.
I don't know what it is, but like
Probably
I can
blue eyes
see.
have something to do with it.
I maybe,
I think so.
you know, I don't know
that
what
is
it
a
is,
thing.
but
That is a
I'm
thing.
super sensitive to the sunlight. But like at nighttime, it's one of those things where I've never. I've stubbed my toe on like the end of the bed like everybody else, but like
Right,
it
right,
wasn't purposely because I couldn't see. It's probably because I was groggy or something.
Sure.
But like I can definitely like if power goes out, I can fully see like the layout. Like I could see
Sure.
where the hell
Right.
I'm going.
She
like,
already lives in the dark, you know what I mean? Most of the
yeah,
time.
I don't like
just
fluorescent
sense it,
lights. They make me nauseous. Like
the blue eyes.
Yeah,
The blue eyes make it sensitive,
yeah.
you
Shit.
know.
Yeah, I drive.
Interesting.
I have to have sunglasses. Like, yeah, definitely lighter eyes make you a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, sensitive to shit.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, mine is like it's like I have night vision sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like, how you
Yeah,
walking
it's
in the
kinda
dark?
weird.
I'm like hitting everything. And
Yeah,
shit.
right.
I'm like, what the hell?
Just grab my shoulder, babe.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll get
Hang
you
on,
out of
lead
here.
the way. That's great, man. And those are, I love that question because I never know what I'm going to get. Didn't see either one of those coming. That was cool. So, how do you guys like to consume cannabis? What's your twist? I've seen you guys done dab,
We're consumers.
blunt, joint.
We enjoy the
edibles.
plant however she comes to us in her
like that
best
answer.
form, you know,
Yep,
because
everything.
we
Cool.
trust people who are like around us. Like people who are around us are selectors. And like when you can like start selecting, like when your palate is really good and like you've smoked really good stuff, you
Yeah.
can figure out what you like, what you don't like. So, you know, like Hawaii terps, like I've never had Hawaii terps until this year. Shout out to Zooted. Like his stuff, like he grows in microclimates and like he's like, there's a
sick.
volcano somewhere nearby and like he has to deal with a lot of
smell
shit.
that.
And so I've never smoked stuff from Hawaii and I appreciate, you know, shout out to him.
that's
He
fucking dope.
gifted us some fire terps and
Whoa.
it's the same thing, you know, the hashish homies kill it.
Cool, man.
Yeah, like we love
Everything.
we're flower smokers. We love good flower.
Best way to get medicated is
Mix it up.
Mix it up. You know what I mean? You're taking everything. You know what I mean? Dabs, smoking.
Mix it up. Because you're going to create a
Edibles.
tolerance. If you're like only smoking dabs, if you're only doing edibles,
Yeah.
if you're only smoking flower, you create a tolerance. And like, you don't ever want to do that, you know? It's like, that's why I've never had to take a tolerance break because like I mix up how I medicate all the time. And some days we're working so much that like I don't get to medicate as often.
Sure.
But for sure at night when we're crashing out from a crazy day, he's rolling up doinkers, like 7-gram blunts and
Big
like
dog shit.
you know,
dog,
like
yeah,
he
buddy.
goes a little bit overboard with it. So we medicate, you know, but
That's
like
cool.
mixing it up is like the best. You get the best of all the worlds.
Yeah, I've been doing that a little bit lately myself. I was telling you, I've been dabbing a lot more with the flowers, so it's definitely nice. It takes you to that next level.
Mm-hmm. It's
Sometimes I'll
definitely
smoke,
different,
then
bro.
dab.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like,
and you'll find
ooh.
out like what works for you. Like
This is
sometimes
close to high school.
Have you dabbed before smoking?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Before and
super.
after.
it's
like,
crazy, right? The
Yeah.
feelings are very
Oh,
different.
yeah.
So, and sometimes you'll figure out like, okay, I got this to do today, so maybe I won't do that.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
but I'll do this. So
You definitely have to have a
it's
ratio. You
nice.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you got to dial in. Find your
Yeah.
sweet spot, man.
Yeah.
Find your sweet spot.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, find your
And
sweet
everybody's
spot.
different, you feel me?
Yeah.
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too high, but yeah, fucking
Yeah.
that
you wanna
guy.
you wanna
slumping
function.
Out,
Yeah, you want to be able to get.
So I normally ask, what are your check boxes for quality cannabis? I wanted to ask you guys, what are your check boxes for quality edibles? I think that would be appropriate for the show.
For us personally, I mean, as long as we try and preach about like clean medicine, know where it's coming from, you know what I mean? Like,
It's a good one.
we usually do hash rosin. You know, every once in a while we'll do some live resin, but we always make sure that it's clean. You know, no CRC. I mean, none. I'm sure there's good quality CRC out there. Or
Personally, it's about the
whatnot,
taste for us,
I
not
don't
so
know.
much
I'm not
about
gonna get
that.
into that, but
Yeah.
for us, quality medicine, taste. You know what I mean? Like, how does it taste? And then texture about stuff. Certain gummies taste different, or feel different,
Yeah. Definitely.
And then, but yeah, I would say that's the main thing. I would just say is like, where does the medicine come from? What's
You
in
always
it?
want to like
Yeah, man.
know, like I always say, like know your cultivator, know your hash maker, know your processor. Just like make sure that like they're honoring the flower, the plant, and
absolutely.
doing good inputs. Because all of it comes out in the medicine,
right.
and the starting material is everything. And we wouldn't have great tasting clean edibles if it wasn't for these makers making these selections and like knowing when something is not good, and it's, you can taste it at the end of the day. And that's one of those things that him and I will never bend on as far as the experience goes, with edibles.
I love that.
I want like, I know like not all edible makers are intentional with what they do and their practices, but the ones who are, I really enjoy their products.
Yeah.
We're consumers, like I've been saying. So like, there's a little bit of market research and whatnot, but like, we eat edibles from, homies will gift us stuff,
Sure.
we're smashing it down. We're here to get medicated. So, that some stuff is definitely questionable, and you just, you live and you learn, you don't know until you had it.
Yeah.
So, it's really like with edibles, it's like a shot in the dark, so, knowing where it came from, knowing the practices, knowing, the cultivator and, not knowing them, but knowing that like from what they show, it's, good material.
Garbage in, garbage out, quality in, quality out.
That's exactly what it is,
exactly. It's
And
always
in that space, it's easy to put a wig on a pig or try to anyway.
Yeah.
In the concentrate world, in the edible world, like
you can. There's definitely a market for it. You know what I mean? Because people aren't educated.
I mean, look at chocolates. You put whatever the fuck you want in chocolate. You're gonna see or know nothing.
And
I
people
didn't
will
even
eat
know
it
that.
up all
For
day.
us
man, put me
too,
on.
like transparency gets lost a lot. Like I want to know, like when stuff says cannabis infused, I like cringe because I'm just like,
That can mean so many things.
it can.
So many things.
It's a
yeah.
blanket
And it's like I
statement.
want to know what's
what I
in
mean?
it, So
Tell me more.
transparency is everything, when it comes to that. I want to know what I'm eating,
Hell yeah, because I've gotten a bad.
So that's a
stomach.
definitely that's a check right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bad
I've gotten,
stomach problems,
bad stomach off
bro.
the chocolates, and my boy explained it to me. It's probably like year 1 in California for me, and my man was like, "Yo, bro, get off them fucking chocolates, bro." I was like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Dog, you know what we used to put in chocolates?"
Is it can of chocolates?
Yeah, a can of
Okay,
chocolates. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? And like, I'm like, and he's like, think about it. How you gonna see like the material that went in there? Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, you're right. You
Yeah.
can. Shit. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit, and I'm gonna ask you, if you had a weed superpower, what would it be?
Damn.
No right or wrong answer.
Weed superpower, dude. I wish I could just make fire weed appear when I wanted it. Like certain strain, like any strain that I wanted, I'd just be like, boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Similar to mine. Nice.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Fire away. Going the same one?
I would say, man, that is really hard for me. But I don't want to cop out and say the same thing.
You're a couple. We'll let it slide.
Huh?
Your couple will let it slide for today.
Yeah. I'm like, that's literally like, him and I are flower smokers at the end of the day. Like, we eat our
Same.
gummies and we're flower smokers. So it's like, cannabis is one of those things where, it's on his mind daily. It's on my mind daily. We talk, that's literally us. So
All
it's
you
like,
guys talk about.
there's always something, there's
it.
always something new to try or like a better batch of something.
Yeah.
And like, I really appreciate people's time and attention to their batches. I know shit is,
We out here hunting
you know
batches.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man,
So
that's the
I appreciate,
thing.
and I trust the people selecting the batches and
Yeah.
like telling me what's fire and like,
Yeah.
chasing terps is real. Like when you're over the hump
real.
of just medicating to get high.
Yeah.
At some point you're gonna taste flavor
Now we're
and like
terp
chase
hunters.
the flavor.
Yeah.
Now you're
And then you get
now
into
you're a
the
hunter.
rosin,
Yeah,
and
the
start
rosin
tasting
shit
the
is
rosin
different, man.
That's just
It
different.
changed my
It's
palate
totally different.
completely. Rosin and melt.
Because it's something you wouldn't normally go to for flour. Like I would be like, yo, you got the rosin? Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't like
trans-
papaya. I'm not
Different
ever
expressions of
looking
the
for
plant
papaya
are
flour,
beautiful.
but
No.
I love it.
Keep it bubbling. Papaya is fucking ridiculous.
gas.
Papaya
Fucking
is
gasoline fruit.
ultimate.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Super
it's
fruit.
Yeah,
The
man.
rosin is so funny how like certain strains will be different, translate
Yes.
different into the rosin. You know what I mean? As
Yeah,
opposed
man.
to the flour.
Because we're dealing with dry flour.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about wet flour still on the branch. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's the difference. That's what you're
Yeah.
smoking right there.
Fresh frozen, like live rosin is crazy.
It's like when you walking through the farm, right? You squeezing nugs and shit like, this one's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what you're tasting. Once it's dry, be like, damn, this shit didn't translate.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Rosin, it fucking will.
It will. Yeah, exactly.
The whole like when we dove into rosin in general, like it's crazy that people like the flower game is very different than rosin just because people breed and like grow specifically for resin and resin production.
Yep.
And like the taste of
So
resin
different.
and taking traits of a plant and like mixing them and sometimes even just, doing mix washes and they're like chefs almost. They get to
They certainly are.
Pick and choose.
they get to pick and choose and dabble and it's crazy that everybody has their pheno hunts now and like everybody is just going crazy and I just I love to see it and the rosin for us is just I'm excited for your journey on rosin because
Me too, man.
yeah you have the good
I know.
you have the good
Man, I've just been really blessed to align myself with the right people at the right time.
Yeah.
Because I'm very intentional and I try to be a good human.
Yeah.
And like, you do that type of shit and you realize what type of life that can give you. You can usually wind up in the right place, right time, right people. That are, as long as they're vibrating on your frequency, you're all on the
Absolutely.
same mission, moving forward.
Yep.
Like that's usually when it starts to stick.
absolutely
Yeah.
yep
Hell yeah. Favorite place to smoke?
Favorite place to smoke? I'd say a rooftop. I like the
like it.
rooftop smoking.
I like it.
I would
Anything-
say anywhere with a view
In a city, like
Yeah.
a city, like a nice or whatever, just a rooftop. I just want to be high up there, getting high.
by the beach
I'm
somewhere.
trying to picture your rooftop,
I'm trying to picture a rooftop too.
and we'll call it like a nice low wind.
Oh yeah,
It's like-
low
Oh,
wind
yeah.
is a must, man.
Yeah, it's gotta
You know?
be. It's gotta be.
Your
You get
joint
some-
will canoe if you don't
Yeah, exactly.
if you got some wind going on.
Yeah, I would say probably like
Yeah.
a rooftop somewhere,
I like
somewhere
it.
nice.
We'll go with rooftop. Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
You too?
For me, anywhere with a view. Like I love a
Perfect.
good view.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. View of the city, view of the ocean, view of the mountains, whatever it
There you
is.
go.
I just appreciate like life is beautiful. Him and I went up to a competition up in Humboldt and like at one point the trees up there were so intense, like the redwoods, and it was like the most beautiful shit I had ever seen. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a deep appreciation for
majestic
the
up there,
beauty,
man.
you know?
For real.
It looked
It's
like we
crazy.
were driving into a wallpaper. Like
Yeah, it looked like it was
like
it looked like it was a
nuts.
computer screensaver, and I was like, "This shit is beautiful." There was like
We did
fields
take-
of elk. I was like, "Whoa,
We did
we
take-
don't
We got
see
the
this
elk
shit in the
view
city."
too, damn.
Yeah, so I just appreciate
tight.
shit like that because you see concrete
man.
every day, you know.
It's good. A lot of
Yeah.
people just drive right by that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I appreciate a view.
Well, it's a mindset, man, because most of the people would be driving down the highway rubbernecking at a horrible accident when there's a fucking beautiful sunset right here on the other side.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
What I'm saying? Slowing up traffic over here.
Yep.
You know? It's all mindset. And that's good. That's where your mind tends to go to.
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
Absolutely.
Good sign. All right, we're going to go to smoking pet peeves or any type of weed pet peeve. Could be anything. What grinds your gears?
Smoking pet peeve.
Doesn't have to be smoking. It could be edible related. It could be or just cannabis.
Cannabis related.
Can be smoking, though.
I can't stand it when my homies like hog the blunt too long, and Frank is guilty. Like,
He be politicking
Bruh.
as he just passed it.
Frank will like spark it, and then like 10 exits later, I'll be like, yo, can I get that? Like, what's good?
Damn.
And he'll just be like, you know,
Make
his
love to the
mind is
blunt.
somewhere else, or maybe
No,
he's
it's
just
not intentional, I'm sure.
He's hit it 20 times, and I'm like, yo, it's like this.
You smoke with your
That's
homies?
my pet peeve. He'll just smoke the whole shit, and I'll be like, yo, what's up? Yeah.
Holla if you hear me. I'm the only other one in the car, player.
Yeah, I'm like, what's good?
Smoke with you.
Oh,
What you got?
Man. I would say my pet peeve would probably be. I mean, man, now that we know, with the hash holes, now that we know how to smoke them properly,
Oh, yeah, right.
I'll probably say that would be it. It's like when someone doesn't know how to, properly hit the thing.
Sometimes it happens when you're in a large group of folks. And like,
It's impossible.
You know-
Just buckle up
Yeah,
for
it's
a
just
bad
gonna
time.
happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's your
regardless.
$200.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like,
Even if
just
it's not a
save
hash
them
hole.
for when
Save 'em.
it's your folk,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's a hard lesson,
So
$200
I just
lesson.
recently learned something new too. So we used to hold the joint down to get the resin ring going, and then kind of juggling the resin ring.
Yeah.
You can't hold those down. You gotta hold those up.
Yeah.
So the hash will go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And obviously, don't ash. I'm sure that's what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Don't ash the hash hole.
It's a
please.
bad habit for people
I don't ash,
ashing.
period.
It's taken me forever to like, don't ash.
Yeah.
It took me forever, but we just there's a couple homies where we're just like, don't ash it. Remember, don't ash it, especially the hash hole,
Yeah.
because like fuck. you know?
As a weed nerd and a cannabis connoisseur, and for doing this for so long, like I'm always looking for that next level experience.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I learned like, oh, don't ash, it'll keep the cherry cooler, which will make the terps taste better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll combust better. And
Let
then
it
I'm like,
chill.
oh shit. So I'm like super anal about it. I got ashes all over my car now,
Yeah.
my clothes and shit.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I gotta get one of them fucking little mini vacuums like
dude.
proper.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go there. See, they just fell. It's like that's what happens.
Boom.
We just you know what I mean?
I seen
It's-
the interview
it's
and I was
dirty.
like, we need one. I was like,
We
I
need
to
one.
get- I
bro.
need one.
There's
I was
one right
like, I
down
need
the
to
hall.
get
He's
it.
not here
Like
yet.
we're your consumer for
So
that.
good, bro.
Yes, please.
So good, man.
Yeah.
So if y'all could smoke with two people, one that's still here with us and one that's no longer here with us, who would it be?
No longer here. I'd say my grandpa, man.
It's a good one.
I would say my grandpa. Yeah.
Did you medicate with your grandpa?
Nah, I didn't get
So
to.
you would
That's
get
dope.
him.
I
You
would
would
get-
get him.
he
I
would-
would for sure smoke
Yeah.
my grandfather.
Dude,
That's
all
a good
day.
one.
My grandma has a couple stories. He used to dabble in it a little bit, so it would have been easy to
Nicaragua?
get him. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, but you get hung. I mean, back then over there, you go to jail for that.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
They're strict down there, man. They
Yeah,
don't play
hell
around.
Yeah. Some of those countries down there, phew, shit.
Yeah.
I'm tripping on going to Italy, man. It's illegal out there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Gotta watch out for Carabinieri and shit. You feel me?
It gets sketchy.
And they got different sirens and shit.
Oh yeah,
so
there
you
it's
see-
different.
Is that an ambulance or really
feel me?
coming? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all good, man. Been doing this. We all right.
Yeah, exactly.
We all right.
You know how to get down. We've been doing it.
Know how to wiggle. Probably won't take the Puffco.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you don't
I
think so?
mean-
No, maybe.
I mean, this is how I look at
Actually,
like
I'll take the
traveling
proxy.
abroad.
Proxy's is like
It's more
gentleman-like.
discreet.
I would
Yeah.
try, bro. I
a
would
little
try
less
and just
sketch.
find it out there. Like traveling abroad, like I would just
Yeah.
tap
I
in
think
with the
that-
local.
Yeah,
Cause it's not, you never know. Like
It's kind
a-
of fun to smoke the local trees
yeah,
sometimes,
like
too, man.
experience it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would do. Like I would just tap in
I'll let
with the
somebody
local.
crack me over upside the head for an eighth. For like €100 and shit.
Man,
Whatever.
it's
I'll
gonna
smoke
be
it
a
with
little
him.
rough. Yeah,
You know
you're
what
like
I'm
fuck
saying?
it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll buy him a bag too. Just be my guy for the fucking week,
Yeah.
please.
You get to try it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
man, it's
I
all
think
good.
it's
Yo,
interesting.
you know what's crazy from the good pizza shit? Like a lot of Sicilians and Italians been tapping in with me.
No way.
From the other side and shit. Like,
Damn.
That's
talking about like
clutch.
they like what I'm doing for the
Yeah,
culture.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm so
amazing.
grateful. I'm like, coupled with my Sicilian fratellos, they're fucking trying to get up and shit. Like, you
That's
got time? Like, dip
fire.
out. I'm like, yo, I might be able to slide for a second.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That's
See,
awesome.
that's how it is. You already got somebody in the city. You might not
Yeah.
even need to, you know.
You might not even need to
The good
fuck
weed
around.
is everywhere.
bro.
You just
Yeah.
gotta find it.
Yeah.
Mi fratelli siciliani. I said that shit super white. Just my fratellos. I don't want to get roasted by my
Right.
paisanos over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's fucking.
That's hella
So
funny.
yeah, I would say my grandfather, and then for alive, damn, dude, alive. That's an interesting one. Oh, shit.
Could be somebody famous, like Cheech and Chong come up a lot. Man, we just had a good one. Funny ass
Donnie.
comedians and shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? No right or wrong answer, bro.
Damn, maybe Mike Tyson. Mike
Come
Tyson
on,
would
that's
be
a
an
great
interesting one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I would like to get.
Dude, Mike
do
Tyson
some
is super
mushrooms.
deep.
Oh yeah,
Like-
do some mushrooms.
Do some mushrooms with Mike
But there's
Jeez.
always in the back of your mind, like you're kind of hanging out with a lion, right? There's a lion in the room.
I get
This
knocked
lion
out by
could
Mike
tear-
Tyson. I'll
I know
take
that's
it.
also part of the story.
Yeah.
Like, it's also it's
I
not
wonder
a, it's
how
not a
many
not cool
times-
story.
Yeah, you can imagine how many people can say they got knocked out by Mike Tyson.
feel me?
Not many. I'll take it. On shrooms, like that'd be like one of those crazy
Come on,
stories that
man.
nobody would believe you.
You probably feel bad and be your best friend forever afterwards. You know what I mean? Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
he's a changed man,
Great.
right?
Yeah, man. Mike's wild, bro. Like fucking wild.
Yeah, I would say Mike Tyson did.
One of the most interesting
humans.
humans in America for sure. I love
That would
Mike.
be
He's
funny.
he's one of my idols since I was a kid, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I looked up to Mike. Still do.
I mean, his mindset was pretty. I read the
Love to
book.
have you on the show,
That was
Mike.
like one of the first books that I actually read was his book about his life. It's interesting. I didn't even think
Is that the one he took live? Like he did a live tour, and he like talked about his life.
Damn.
Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh, he took this show on the road, but I think the book came out 10 years ago, somewhere within the last 10 years, or just
Oh,
like an older book.
wow.
I
no,
think it's an
bro.
older book.
Okay,
I
so
was, like,
this
in
this
high
might be
school.
some new shit. Okay, no, this is some new shit.
He went on tour with it?
He went on tour, and the crazy shit is, like, he talks about this in some interviews. He was like, look, I didn't know, like, I was really, like, nervous about doing this. 'Cause I had kind of a fucked up life. Like, it wasn't a normal life or upbringing, right? And he's like, then I'm telling my story, and they're fucking laughing at me. You know what I'm saying?
Duh.
So I'm like, what the? I told my wife, what the fuck is going on? Is this a comedy now? So it's like, I guess it's a comedy now, because his life, like, it's like Mike pouring his heart out, but, like, it's a wild-ass story, and it's Mike telling you the story, and then Spike Lee helped him do this. Like,
Okay.
produced it. So in the background, you got
Whoa.
the visuals in the background on the green screen, and Mike out here telling the story. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
It's raw.
okay.
I went
Check that
live
out.
and
That's
seen that. It was
crazy.
fucking dope. Yeah, it was dope. Talking about how Don King was robbing him and shit, charging him $10,000 for towels.
And now I'm sure he's telling it in a way that is
Yeah, because it's
comedic.
a new season. He can look
Yeah.
back on it, laugh about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's super.
It's
funny.
brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, word.
What about you? What?
How about you?
Man. I would probably say, just because, like, he's everywhere here now, Van Gogh is someone who, like, I would love to smoke with. Like, that man was crazy. And he is creative as hell.
That's cool, man.
And,
First time.
like, yeah,
First time
I
that
think
came
Van
up.
Gogh is, like, somebody who, I mean, I learned a lot about him in school in general because I took a lot of art classes. But he's somebody who is, like, that story is, like, off the hinges.
Yeah,
and,
man.
like, he was crazy. I would just love to smoke and watch him paint or just be a fly on the wall, you know?
Yeah, watch
That's
him
pretty
cut his
much
ear off.
my,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, that's pretty much my,
too.
that would be crazy nuts. Yeah, as Van Gogh. Yeah. I still want to go to the experience that they have.
Come on now. Eat some mushrooms and go.
Yeah,
to that.
that's
Come on now.
what,
We had a
like,
couple people do that.
we need to,
Yeah,
we just
same.
need to make time and
It wasn't a
just go.
bad time.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, I heard
They had
it's
a great-
crazy.
They had a great time, man.
Just don't take too much.
Yeah, just don't take too
I'd
much.
probably
You'll get a
go
little trippy.
Little macro, micro.
Little,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
Middle of the road.
Yeah,
you know what I
knock
mean?
on the door a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't do a full send.
yeah. No.
No.
Oh man.
In
Unless you could like rent it and like
In
just you
public?
and your homies for 10 hours.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But who does that?
Shit, we did.
Sorry, Van Gogh. Who else? Who else you got?
Van Gogh and then Alive. Man, that's a rough one. Because we've lost a lot of crazy, iconic people. So, like,
Be all right.
I think Dave Chappelle is a good one. Like, to be
Yes.
around. Dave Chappelle is a solid, just laugh.
Somebody
like,
said that recently, yo.
yeah, Dave
Yes, that's a
Chappelle is
great
like,
one.
yeah, like he's a funny ass guy.
Yeah,
So yeah,
man.
Dave Chappelle is hella funny. Yeah. Or like Tony. We've been watching a lot of Kill Tony. Kill
man,
Tony
that
is
that?
another comedian that we watch. We watch him while we whip, and he just has us in stitches for hours.
shit. I gotta check him out.
Kill Tony podcast is like it's a live podcast in Texas, and he moved it from Los Angeles to Texas because of COVID. So like, because Texas, you could still have gatherings. So he would just all these comedians would come from wherever they put their name in a hat, and then they would select people from a hat, and then every comedian, no matter if you're a regular or someone for their first time, you go up there and you tell. I think what is it? 60 seconds? You get a minute?
You get a minute.
Yeah, you get a minute to tell a joke. And then if you like it or not, the audience is going to tell you. They're going to tell you. They're going to banter with you and bag on you. And the whole thing, he's just hilarious. And the whole panel of people he has up on stage with them, they're all hella funny.
Damn.
So yeah, they're a part of our, like
Kill
those comedians, Kill Tony, yeah.
I fucks with that.
Those comedians keep us laughing.
That's a good answer, man. For the person that's still alive, like, why wouldn't you want to smoke with
Dave
a comedian?
Chappelle, yeah, like a comedian in any capacity. All of them are like, they're a little dark and they're a little light. They've had their struggles and they've had their mountaintops too. So it's like, they could tell a joke. Yeah, they're relatable. They make you feel less crazy for the shit that you experience in your human experience.
Yes,
what I mean?
I'm sure they get funnier when they're high. Hopefully,
yeah,
hopefully, yeah. And it's like, fuck, man. That's why you can't censor comedians, man. Like, I know we're in a sensitive ass world. Like, fuck, man, just chill the fuck out. Let's just everybody just pump the brakes.
Yeah.
This
it's not
shit
that
ain't
serious.
personal.
it's a joke.
It's a joke. You're not gonna laugh at all of them. I don't laugh at all of them. You're not gonna laugh at all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's still.
Sometimes it might not be for you.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Turn the fucking channel. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go top 3 strains of all time, right?
Oof.
But
That's
we're gonna
so
go
hard.
one old school, one
Okay.
desert island. That's all you got for the rest of your life. Nobody's coming for you.
Shit.
And something new you fucking with.
All right, old school. I would say the old school, dude.
It's a lot to choose from.
It is.
Yeah.
So I don't want to stress anybody. This feel like this stresses people out. This is the most stressful question on the show.
They're like, I got this. I could answer that. Nah, dude. Top 3, old school. I would say GDP, dude. But like that old school GDP from like 2006 type GDP.
Oh, bro, it's the best batch of whatever you're saying. Mind you.
Yeah.
So I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
it's
I
the best
remember-
batch. You remember?
I remember that was like some of the first stuff that I got. So I was like, when I get something close to it, I'm like, oh,
That's it.
So that's it. I would say old school be GDP,
Okay.
yeah. And then Desert Island, that I could stop.
That's all you got, pal.
Oh my God.
Remember, best batch. Always.
Oof.
The best batch every time.
Every time.
Ooh.
Best one, I would say probably. I'm looking at the Skittles jar and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you've been on a Skittles kick.
Skittles
Yeah.
kick, man.
This batch is crazy.
Damn. Yeah, fuck it. Skittles.
Z?
Yeah, I can never get.
Another point for Z. Well, we have a battle going on.
Oh, we have a
between
battle
Z and
going
OG.
on.
Dude.
Z and OG
Dang,
is
that's crazy.
the. Yeah, I got a special treat for my guests too. Somebody's gonna win something really cool. It's either Z or OG.
Dang.
Yeah, I'll probably cut it at the end of the year and just tally it up. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be
That's
so
crazy.
And then what? New school?
New school. It's just something new you fucking with.
Something new. What was that last stuff? Something new.
And you can double your answers. And people still say Skittles for new, just so you know.
There's so many good though. I'm like new.
lot.
That's like
This is a tough one, 'cause there's a lot.
You've had a lot of batches recently.
Just
so it's hard
I'd go something lately. Maybe lately will help your decision. No right or wrong answer.
I fucking that batch of oh my God.
What? You have it?
Oh yeah. Show the people.
Yeah. TBT.
The TBT.
Yeah, that cherry moonshine,
the cherry
baby.
moonshine. Oh
Shout turkey.
That shit's
bacon.
different.
That shit's fire.
That shit is
different.
That shit is fire.
It is
bro.
tasty through the
Sticky
entire
as
thing.
fuck.
Yeah.
It burns good. Yeah, you killed
It's a good
that.
experience. Yeah.
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 That shit, I've been
Nice.
smoking that one, yeah.
And the bag is just ridiculous,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
Good job, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that brings us to you, Miss Cozy.
Let me see. Old is, for me, it's always super silver haze. That's like my
on before.
haze is my umbrella in general. I love Amnesia Haze. The Sog Army Amnesia Haze is absolutely ridiculous. It had me zooming like a straight sativa high for the better part of the day when I tried that last batch that I had. But haze in general, like super silver haze, that was
have
super
Cuban
silver
black
haze
haze?
was the first thing. What was it?
You ever have Cuban black haze, like the Piff, Uptown Piff?
I
you
don't
call
think
it?
so.
Okay.
I don't
It's
think
East
I've
Coast
ever
thing.
had Piff before, like
Yeah,
a
purple haze.
genuine
When we
Piff.
say purple haze, that's Cuban black haze.
Okay, I've definitely had people rename stuff.
I'm gonna get it.
I
and
don't.
share
I've
some
never
with you
had
since
the
you're a
real.
haze. So I don't know
You know
who
what
I'm
I
about to smoke
mean?
haze with besides my cousin Tony.
Okay.
Nobody's excited about this but us.
Yeah, haze
You
is
know what
like
I'm saying?
I love
haze
haze.
is one of
So
those
I'ma hit you.
things that like I enjoy the flavor of it. It's a unique profile for me, and then like the experience is like top tier for me. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it breaks down
that.
hella fat depending on who it is. It fills out really nice. And then Desert Island. I'm probably like a Gorilla Glue type of person on a desert
I
island.
like it.
Yeah, I'm a Gorilla Glue
brought
type of
gas to the
person.
island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG4, Gorilla Glue, like that's
go.
like my like ace in the hole right there.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's my ace in the
Sticky.
hole.
Some sticky, fucking greasy
just,
ass glue.
You know, like just
Fuck with it.
super expansive. That's my thing. And then new school. New school. We've tried a lot of batches recently. We've also tried like batches that were like intended for hash, and we've tried flower, which is like crazy. Like I've never smoked papaya or like, you know, shit like that before, and that was a different experience. But new school wise, I don't know, man. I have a lemon up tucked because
Okay.
I've already smoked
That's a
the
good
eighth
one.
of another one, and
a
like
good
the
one.
lemon up is like, I'm saving that for a very rainy day. And that I really enjoyed it. The flavor is crazy. It's even
Flavor's
gotten better
wild.
as it's just like been in a jar and like in
just
somewhere dark
marinating.
and like So I'm waiting to pop it, but
Don't let it get too old.
that's like yeah.
know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be soon because like the cozy 1 year is coming or the 3 years coming up and. We have some celebrations
Time
coming
to
up, so
celebrate.
like I'm
Good.
just gonna we're gonna work it in
and you
there.
should
But
celebrate.
yeah, the lemon up is my thing right now. That's been like
Nice.
that's one of those elusive ones that like you either get it or you get it or you
Get
don't.
it, you don't, man.
And
And shout out
it's-
to the homie. Because he's getting his numbers for
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
like he's keeping it super small batch. I mean, he
Yeah.
fucking trims it all himself. Like it's just
Yeah,
from-
it's
from
super small
flour
batch.
to the
I like
jar
that he
to
keeps
you.
it in the jar. It
Yeah,
never
yeah.
touches plastic. Like
Great.
it's just a great product and it's
Great
flavorful
marketing,
as hell.
Great product, great
yeah,
SOPs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Shout out to bro.
true small batch. Yeah,
he's
shout out to
killing it. That shit's
Cushington.
so-
Yeah, shout out to.
He's got the
Cushington.
invite to the show, dog. I'm just waiting on the date, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hit him up.
No, I did, man. We connected, man.
Nice,
Through
nice.
Instagram and shit.
Let's
yeah,
go.
man. I'm trying to get him
Let's
out
go.
here, man.
Yeah, the lemon up
Yeah.
goes crazy. Yeah.
All the homies too got
Yeah,
good weed.
but
It's
like
hard to
in
choose
general,
from.
people
It
have
is,
been
bro. It
producing fire batches, so
Yeah,
it's like
man.
hard to
We're just-
even just choose.
We're blessed to be in those circles, man.
Yeah,
We're all these fucking wizards.
yeah,
Just
they surely are
creating
wizards.
magic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For real. So, if one strain described you, what would it be and why?
The GG4 is like loud as fuck. I'm loud once you get
Would
to know
you,
me.
though? I can see
you
that.
know, like I'm
can
like
see
once you
that,
get to know me
GG4.
and I'm comfortable with you, I like anything goes. You
Yeah.
know, I'm here for a vibe. I'm here for a good
Yeah, yeah.
time, and yeah, the GG4 is like, yeah, that's like my thing. It's like a tried and true type of thing. Yeah,
Love it.
I love it.
Hell
Yeah.
What you got, big dog?
I'm gonna have to go with the Z, dude, because everybody looks at the Z, and most, now everybody knows what it is, but everybody back then, bag appeal was like
Not it.
didn't really like the
Didn't
bag
check a box.
appeal.
Look, that was a bigger checkbox.
Yeah,
Then.
but it smokes like a motherfucker, right?
Oh, like a goddamn champ.
Yeah.
I'm that, that silent
You're a
sneak.
sucker for it.
That silent
Yep.
sneaky thing, you
I
know
like
what
it.
I mean?
It's true.
I would say Z. Yeah.
See? All right. If we could bring back one strain, what would it be? With something that's dead and gone, like the homie don't have the cut. It ain't up
Damn.
on the hill with what's his name? Nobody in LA's holding it down.
Dead cut.
It's gone.
Damn.
That's a hard one.
That's
know, I'm
hard
sorry.
because
That's hard. Sorry.
there's so much
Tough
that
questions
like
on the Good Pizza Podcast.
yeah,
We got to confront our demons.
You think about like Prop 215 days,
Yeah.
and like you think about like
What
what was
strains were
hyped
there?
then, and like
Yeah.
what was mandatory then is not now. So it's like.
Yeah.
Like I like that certain people are taking older stuff and bringing it into the new, so like it carries characteristics over.
Yeah.
I love that, So like something that's like gone.
Dude, you know what?
Like something
Probably
that
something
like
you grew up on, to be honest with
I
you,
say
that like
some-
you've never seen it again.
Lavender.
lavender
okay.
is such a good one. Yeah, lavender is such
Lavender
a good
Kush?
Yeah, I think it was a lavender
Kush.
kush. But it was like a GDP, like it had this creamy, fruity taste to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like a precursor to
one. When we saw one OG,
Fruit.
all he would smoke was lavender at one point. So he rolled up like he would go to Frank and he'd be like, just keep rolling. Because the guy was, he was a collective. He was in a collective. And
Yeah.
Frank, we would go up to the hill and we would just go up there and, vibe with him all day. And like Frank would be rolling the entire time.
homie
and
could outsmoke anybody.
Smoke lavender and all day.
70 years
So I'm
old.
gonna fuck you up real quick, and I don't know if this was it, but I just got a pack of some lavender recently from
Damn.
Grass Valley, Nevada
That's
City area.
amazing.
And my man's was like trying to explain to me, because like I let my boy procure some orders for me
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
got the same nose, same eyes. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to move. What's the nose like? Because with lavender, what you mean? He's like, I don't know. It's kind of candy. It's kind of creamy. It's kind of like what you just explained.
yeah, it's very
I'm like-
different.
He's like, there's just one, bro. I'm like, fuck it, just put it on order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what so there might be hope, man. I'll try to track that
That's
down. I'll talk to my boys, see
crazy.
what it was. And
It's
I
literally
need some.
been
it's in
almost.
rotation this season too.
It's
need
almost
some.
been like
Yeah,
8 years,
I got
9
you.
years since we've had
More than
proper.
that.
No, because
No
we got
shit.
together 10 years ago and we were kicking it with
That's
the
true.
OG
Yeah.
every day, damn near. Like we were going up the hill like 5 times in a week, damn near.
True.
Okay.
And so, like, yeah, like it was like for a
See
year
if I can-
straight. That's all
see
he
if I
was
can hunt
smoking.
that down
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lavender. Anything for you?
Yeah, anything for you? We bringing back? We sticking to lavender.
Man.
No right or wrong answer. If that's your
I
shit.
mean, for like old school stuff, like I've
Yeah.
only gotten to smoke LSDOG a handful of times.
Never even heard of it. Bring
and
that back.
I
please.
like it's one of those like elusive things, and like it was like it didn't yield for shit, and I think that's
Yeah.
why a lot of people didn't grow it and whatnot. Like it wasn't worth people's time.
sucks.
But it's like you grow it because like it tastes good type of thing. Like
Yep.
it's like kind of almost a
high
head
is
stash for
crazy,
you.
too.
And the last time I'll always remember the
Some of
last
those
time I
OGs
had
are
it,
just
and I knew it
insane.
was like I wasn't ever going to be able to get it again.
Yeah.
So, because like when we would go to LA, there's a place like specifically you can go to get clones, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And that was like one of them. So like at one point that we had the cut, I don't know what happened to it, but I don't know if it, got lost in the shuffle or whatever, but that's one of those elusive ones where it's like, shit, I wish I could smoke it
back.
again. Yeah.
LSDOG. And that's when the names of weed was so cool. LSDOG.
I don't
That
even know what
sounds so
LSDOG
good.
stands for. Like, I don't know what
Probably,
it is.
Probably stood for something.
Yeah,
The fool was tripping
it's
up.
always, yeah.
What the
Damn, bro.
fuck?
I know that whoever gave it to me, I was like,
It was
damn.
It was
definitely-
definitely named in a cipher. While you
Yeah.
smoked, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely did give you that like sativa rush high. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I feel like it was one of those.
It was weird
like-
because it was like a head high. It was like a head high in a sense of sativa, but like body high as well. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a crazy head
dope.
high. Yeah.
That's dope. Let me ask y'all this, and you can collectively answer this. If your brand was a band, who would it be? You can pick multiple bands.
Damn, a band?
Not like it just like rap band, whatever. It doesn't matter. The music. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the coziest person ever?
Who's the coziest
So maybe
person
A$AP?
ever? Yeah,
A$AP's in
ASAP
the
probably. Yeah, ASAP is in there for sure.
If it was somebody who'd be our band, a band though.
That's a good question. I've never.
So we want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang, Frank Sinatra, Metallica.
Okay, so they
That
like
would encompass
characteristics
me.
of you.
Characteristics. There you go.
It's definitely like, some feel good music in there. Some Lauryn Hill and
that's a good one.
some
one.
MF Doom and
Ooh, okay.
older school type shit. We definitely listen to everything. Like Frank listens to everything.
I like that.
Cool. But he wakes up every day, and I know he's on a sick one. He's he wakes up every day and he puts '03 Greedo on YouTube or just somebody, and I'm like, oh, Frank's on a sick one, he's ready to work. I don't know what it's kind of music that pumps him up, and then the energy gets rubs off onto me. I don't know. So yeah, it's a weird
cool mix.
new old type.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah, new old type
I like
shit.
it.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna shout out our favorite plug from back in the day. Don't have to use his real name. Somebody just fucking took care of you, man.
Oh man.
Served you up real proper.
Shout out to the
plug, man.
Shout out to B's dad. Brady's dad.
B's dad.
Yeah.
I like it. Salute to him. If he's still around, get him something on June 16th. It's National Plug Day.
I don't know. TBT's one.
TBT.
He's
a good one. Very consistent.
Yeah, he's like the homie.
I'm trying to think of the old school plug that used to hook us up. The homie's older brother, man. The homie's older brother used to always.
Does he know who he is?
Huh? He knows who he is.
Shout out to Big Bro.
Shout out to the big bro. He knows who he is. He always had everything for us. Man.
What's the best advice somebody ever gave you guys?
That's a good one.
Next question is, what's the worst advice?
Yeah,
so if you want to, you know what I mean?
That's a
skip
good one.
over there.
Yeah, best advice I think that we got would. What did he say?
Could be something simple. Could be don't piss in the wind. Whatever. You know what I mean? Be nice to people.
Don't piss in the wind. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. More for dudes, but I'm sure that can apply to girls.
Just the homie, one of the OGs, he was older and he's a little weird. So he would always say, just do you. And, people either going to like you or hate you, I think that's just got to, I don't know, you just got to live by that, I think.
Yeah, just do you.
Just do you. See what I'm saying? It could be very simple. We just do it.
Yeah.
Do you.
Just
you
do
know what I'm saying?
you.
That's great. That's great advice. I know for sure I can ask you guys this question. I can't always ask this. So first I usually say, do you guys into psychedelics? You ever do psychedelics?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We have some crazy story.
Got any good ones?
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
any good ones where shit just got weird,
Dude,
crazy, all
the
the
same
above?
OG that gave me the Reese's peanut butter cup
Oh, boy.
gave me and Frank our big ass cup of mescaline.
Oof.
And,
a cup of mescaline.
And he was pound
It was
it.
like a tea, yeah. It was like a tea.
It was May 5th. It was Cinco de Mayo. We were going up the hill for a plant party to plant. This guy had 99 plants, and
wowzers.
we were going up there just to have a good time and shit. And the OG was like, here, it. I was like, all right, I've always been that type of person that's like, if I trust you, and I don't think it's too weird or whatever the fuck is going on, I'm gonna be like, let's try it out. I'm down for this experience. So mescaline, drinking that mescaline, bro, I think I was tripping balls for a solid 14 hours.
Oh, God.
Tripping balls off of that cup of mescaline. Yeah, it was intense. And it feels like a book, chapters.
Oh, no
Because I
shit.
remember all of it.
In different
from
chapters,
start to finish. Yeah, I remember it. I feel like it was like a portal that I was in, and certain shit were checkpoints to get unlocked. And once I got there, and I think once we got there, and it was mid morning, it was maybe 2 a.m. and I was just like, damn, now I just feel like I smoked a blunt, and like now I feel like I'm completely good. And what the hell happened the last like 14 hours? That shit was nuts when we got back to the house or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we were in
weren't
Anderson
driving,
and
right?
whatnot. Huh?
No, we were
Hell
passengers.
no, we
the
were
whole time.
passengers.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, we had our partners driving and whatnot, and they were like, "Fuck it, do it," and I was like, "All right." Yeah, so
Damn.
It was a
it
good
was
trip.
it
It
was
was a good trip.
it was like beautiful on the way up there. Again with the views, like I saw double rainbows, like legit double rainbows. It wasn't like I was like hallucinating
for sure.
because everybody else in the van was like, "Whoa, I see it too," and like they were sober except for Frank and I.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
good. That's a good
it was
one.
good.
It definitely intensified everything. Everything looks so like HD and in your
Yeah.
face, just
Colorful, better. Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, that
like
was yeah.
So now we're gonna do some rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
These are 1-word answers. We'll go you ladies first.
Okay.
And then you, sir. Okay. Do you like to smoke in the hot or the cold?
Hot.
hot for sure.
I hate the cold.
Living soil or cocoa? I'm not a fan either.
Lately, I've been enjoying living soil because there's been more of it. Usually, like in our world, it gets washed a lot. So, like, I've been able to experience more living soil, but I do like cocoa. I don't have
A preference?
a preference, yeah. But I've been enjoying more living soil lately. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, living soil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terps.
Terps, yeah.
Terps, baby. Joints or blunts?
Blunts.
Yeah, blunts.
Only because it's like super nostalgic
Okay.
from like just a past life. Like Prop 215 days, it was like everybody either had a Dutch, a Swisher, you know, a White Owl. Backwoods didn't come into play until like college days for me.
Specifically,
but
no
frontal leaves.
flavors.
Yeah, like just
flavor.
the original
Yeah,
leaf.
no,
Yeah.
Just regular.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, guys, 1-word answer.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. I'll bring you back. Bongs or bowls?
Bongs.
Bongs.
Cold start or hot start?
Hot start.
Hot start, yeah.
Rig or Puffco?
Rig. Yeah.
Beavis or Butthead?
Beavis. Yeah.
Yeah, Beavis. Yeah.
We're similar in a lot of ways.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
Street smarts or book smarts?
Street smarts.
Yeah. Street smarts for sure.
Batman or Superman?
Oh. Batman.
Superman.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
I always played more Mortal Kombat with my brothers, so I'll say Mortal Kombat. I enjoyed it more.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Regular doinks or hash holes?
Always a hash hole.
Hash hole.
I love a good hash hole. Yeah.
Light
When
that
you
sucker
find
up.
a
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go
Light
ahead.
that thing
When
up.
you
I'll smoke that with y'all.
when
do
you when you
Shout
can
out to the
find the
homies.
perfect blend of
Oh,
resin or rosin and
how you
like
do it.
flour, bro, it's like a salad.
That's how you do it. 80s or 90s?
I was born in 1990, so all I know is the 90s. So I
right.
could say I'm a 90s
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80s or 90s, brother?
80s.
80s. I like it. Bike or skateboard?
I always biked when I was a kid, so I'm gonna say bike.
Skateboard.
A red hot fucking dab or a shot of 151?
Oh my God. Frank and I used to get, back in our younger years, we used to get hammered off of 151 and like malt liquor and like turkey 101. Like,
Yeah,
we used to get turned with
shit.
the little homies. Oh my God. We were just doing a lot of shit, a lot of hood rat shit. And I don't know, man.
So which one?
It was good times.
Hot dab
I
or
think-
shot of 151?
I think I would
That one
probably take the shot over
Nostalgia?
the hot dab only because it's over quicker. I feel like hot dab, I'm dying for at least
30,
10
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
10 to 15 minutes, I am dying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hot dab days were sus back in the day.
I love it.
Yeah.
How about you, pal?
Hot dab.
Hot dab.
Hot dab.
Going for it.
You take hot dabs now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot dab.
NorCal or SoCal? You fucking savage.
NorCal.
NorCal, yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza or tacos? You're gonna be judged here.
I'm a pizza person. He's a taco
that's right.
person. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
We
to say
just had
tacos.
tacos last night.
Hey, there's a question where you can redeem yourself. It's coming up. So first, beach or snow?
I'm a beach person. I don't like
you
the
hate
cold.
Yeah, same beach.
Beach?
All day.
I can be in the cold, but I don't want to be cold. So I'm going to find ways not to be cold.
I like that. The Wire or The Sopranos?
Ooh. Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
It's content.
Yeah.
It's good.
So good. It's good pizza. Gelato Runs Terps or OG Gas?
OG gas.
Gas. Give me the gas.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang or Death Row?
Wu-Tang.
Damn, dude.
That's a toughie for you.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, because you and your brother listened to a lot of Death Row when you were growing up. His music taste is because his brother was so eclectic with his music.
No doubt.
So like you
and being
experience...
from the West Coast, it's usually Death Row. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting to me when people say "woo." I love it.
Yeah, I listen to
For
a
no
lot
reason
of Wu.
whatsoever. It's just interesting to me.
Hip hop, like hip hop was like really influential at our high school. We used to
It don't get no more.
during the
hip-hop than
hyphy era,
Wu-Tang,
we
you know what I'm
had
saying?
people come. We had Keek the Sneakers came to our high school and shit. Like
that's
people would
tight.
come to rallies and whatnot. So like those types of music, yeah. Like Wu-Tang was always played at the rallies. Yeah, shout out to the homies. Hashish.
Who wrote this, man? This is fucking.
I'm not sure.
Is
who
this
wrote
Z
it.
on Z?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
Beyonce.
the Skittles flour, Skittles rosin. How the fuck you doing?
2
That's how
gram
you do it.
premium indoor flour.
Talk about a blend.
5 gram live rosin, yeah.
Right, Rube? You know,
Hashish.
I'm gonna have to go though. Death Row. I'm gonna have to go Death Row.
Death Row?
Death Row.
I ain't mad at you. So this, before we wrap up, we're gonna go with the This Fucking Guy segment. If you have a This Fucking Guy story where something happened, you're like, this fucking guy, hit me.
Not too long ago, we seen this guy driving his car, right?
Oh boy,
No headlights on,
let's go.
no license plate,
Hella late at
front
night.
windshield broke,
Oh, full send.
plants in the back seat of the car.
Weed plants?
Weed
Yes.
plants in the back seat of the
Full
car.
send, bro.
No tint.
On the freeway.
No tint.
Mobbing.
Mobbing.
Mobbing on the
Mobbing
freeway.
with his
Mobbing.
girl. Mobbing. I was like, oh shit.
Reminded me of us, babe.
Yeah. I mean, we were never that fucking
Smoking.
And
But
smoking.
we did stupid
Smoking
shit.
because
They
we
were
came
burning
up,
it down.
We came up
We could
behind them
smell
at the
it.
light and they were smoking and I was like, dude, advice number 1, don't break multiple laws.
Yeah.
No.
You
Commit to
what I
one and only
Commit to
one, and that's it.
Yeah,
Just
one or
stick
two.
with it. 1 or 2 tops.
get to where
dude.
you're going.
That guy was sus. And he was going to EG. Like he was going to Elk Grove.
Okay.
So I was
Oh,
like,
damn.
it is not good for you to be doing that. No. So yeah,
Oh,
that
bro.
was a good one.
I was like, this
That's a really
guy,
good
you're
one.
fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
hot boy.
That's a
Don't
really
be
good
doing
one.
that.
That's some hot boy shit. So before we get up out of here, I'd love to share with the guests, like, you know, how did we meet? And who do you know that I should get on the show, man? So how did we meet? I feel like through Turkey Bag Tom, right?
Yeah,
Through
through
Tom.
TBT.
Yeah,
Had a
through
real
TBT.
solid mutual friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I think we
met.
seen you out at
I met you guys officially
yeah.
at Dry Diggins.
yeah. Dry Diggins. No.
Super lit. No,
Did-
before that.
before
No,
that,
the-
before Dry
the-
Diggins.
Doja's
Yeah, the
Smoke.
Doja drop.
The
Doja
Doja
drop.
drop. Yeah.
For
XL
they
Smoke
were
Shop.
yeah. It was a Doja
Yeah.
drop when we met. hmm
And then I bumped into y'all at Dry Diggins.
Yeah,
We were all
yeah.
fucking melting.
Melting
You know what I'm saying?
the whole
That was
time.
It
great.
was a good weekend.
That was great. Hell yeah. And then, you know, who do you know that I should know, man? Who should I get on the show?
Man.
The
Yeah.
homies ain't gonna want to get off, but you know, shit, ethics, you know.
Yeah,
Ethic
Ethics
has
Farms is
come up a lot.
Man.
He's still
Yeah.
he knows his invite's there.
Yeah, he'll be ready.
the
to
know what
invite.
time it is,
The
whatever
invite
it's
is
ready.
always good,
Yeah.
you know. But he's one of them
Yeah.
ones that I understand. But his
I get it,
story
man.
is
I get
I
it.
don't even know fully his story, you know. But we appreciate our friendship with him.
Cool, man.
He's a solid guy. Yeah,
that.
Homie got some fire.
Fire.
yeah,
Yo, matter of fact, right before Dry Diggins, he had that knockout batch of pistachio gelato.
yeah.
Yep.
And
Yes.
Gary Payne. Some of the best Gary Payne I've ever had, bro. For
The
real.
stepsister, the
He made
unicorn.
a hell of a name for himself, that fucking batch.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Before we dip, how can we help you? How can I reach into my network and help you guys on your mission? share whatever you have going on, plug all your products. So we got the gummies, the hash gummies, the rosin gummies.
We've got the rosin
strain
gummies.
Specific.
Yeah, strain specific. Everything is hand whipped. You know, every flavor, we take time to choose the flavor and stuff like that.
It's a creative process. That's why some of the batches don't turn over so quick, because we're either finding a puzzle piece or we intend it to taste in some way. So we always just want you guys to enjoy it, and really just be on the lookout for the batch that you think is going to be the most fire. All of them are different. Shout out to all the makers, and shout out to all the cultivators, because really without the cultivators, we wouldn't have anything. Shout out to all the makers for putting in work every day, pulling bags and shit. Like, we appreciate your time and attention.
Absolutely.
To the resin and all of the energy and all the inputs and the good inputs you guys put into the product. And, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to enjoy them in the form of cozy cubes. And, same with the mushroom batches. We want it to be intentional every single time and keep it small batch and put our energy and our love into it. And, on a real level, we appreciate everybody who takes a chance and tries a flavor,
Hell yeah.
Just be on the lookout. Cozy Cubes, you know.
Yeah. How can people find you guys? Do you have a website or Instagram?
Just find us on Instagram, Cozy Cubes.
Cozy Cubes?
Yeah, we're going to have some apparel coming out.
Underscores or anything like that?
Yeah, Cozy_Cubes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
With an S.
Mm-hmm, with an S,
cool.
yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
So, just, be on the lookout.
Hell yeah.
Shoot us a message.
Probably somewhere nearby you. You just got to find it.
Yeah.
Just gotta find tell a friend, or tap in with me, man. I might be able to get you plugged in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Might know a guy who knows a guy.
Might know
Right?
somebody. I might got a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We appreciate you for having, man.
Yo, thank you so
we
much for
appreciate
coming on the
you.
show. It's
We
an honor
appreciate
and a
you, brother.
pleasure having my first power couple on the show, man.
Thank you.
It's so dope. So yeah, man, y'all already know what time it is, man. Go check out the website for the merch. Like, subscribe, hit the YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you want to support the show with your wallet and help out your big crew Gene, we got subscriptions as low as $5 on Patreon. Get the behind the scenes, get the early footage, get all that good gabagool. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with your big homie. I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace, love, good pizza. We up out of here.